Welcome to the layover, we don't play no games.
Yes. Yeah. We working too.
Sit back, relax before you catch your connecting flight. Journalist Jackson, and we ready to fight. Corruption. Come on. Come on. We working too, Luna by my side. For the ones that are gone, and the ones trying to stay sober. Welcome to the stream, this the layover. For one's gone, one's gone, rest in peace. Stay sober, Journalist Jackson. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
This the layover. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson, first name James. Welcome to the layover, we don't play no games.
Yes. Yeah. We working too.
Sit back, relax before you catch your connecting flight. Journalist Jackson, and we ready to fight. Corruption. Come on. Come on. We working too, Luna by my side. For the ones that are gone, and the ones trying to stay sober. Welcome to the stream, this the layover. For one's gone, rest in peace. Stay sober, Journalist Jackson. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
This the layover.
We working too.
Across the skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. This is something real life, shout out to the real ones. Wake up every day, no excuse, get it done. Heroes are unsung and the whole world so petty. It's 2019, yeah, the world ain't ready. Slide in the Chevy LT4 Digi Dash. 96 vet, what? With that pretty ass. Represent Mass, home of the Supreme teams. We out here, your favorite rapper on green screens. Fiends lean, they faking sobriety. Trying to pick y'all up, praying for society. The devil trying me. My sister lost her mind, got me praying for my daughter. Thinking about my bloodline. Mom's a schizo, fucking with my mind. Dad died in 06, he lived a life of crime. Rhyme after rhyme, beginning to the end. Shower shoes, wreck deck, news at 10. It's that Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions and we shine so bright. We never give up and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions and we shine so bright. We never give up and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline.
Excuse me, it's the truest. I just do this, get fly, but don't abuse it. Get by, it's therapeutic. That's something to get me loose with that gas. Keep me fueled, and I'm fast when I be moving through past. What you doing? Upper echelon dawn. They see me, know I'm on. They can't beat me, I be gone. Kept my head up in belief in God and believed in Nas when he said the world is ours. Youngins aboard the boat like we've been scheming all along. My brainstorms are like money showers. Dotted rhyme co-founder. Got the power like flowers in high tower. To a shark from a flower. flounder. Got your face sour, cowards get devoured. This a one-rounder. Ballin' like TB12, every day I get better. I'm Jason Tatum with the step back under pressure. Foot up in the game, and my drive can't be measured. 911 by this beat leaving on the stretcher.
It's that Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline.
Always on my grind until I get mine. I guess nobody really cares about you till you die. It ain't nothing to a G, I gotta stay fly. Took a gamble in this game, I had to roll the dice. Lynn Sin City, that's the hood where I'm from. Just a young fly king coming from the slums. Gotta grind hard, gotta make it in this game. What you really doing, man? You gotta pave your own lane.
It's 2019 and years keep passing by. What? Don't let them pass you by. I said it's 2019 and years keep passing by. Don't let them pass you by. It's 2019 and years keep passing by. What? Don't let them pass you by. I said it's 2019 and years keep passing by. What? Don't let them pass you by. Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high. Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high. Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine so bright. We never give up, and we always down to fight. Put your hands high for that Boston skyline. Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. City of champions, and we shine.
Jimmy, Ruthie, Becky, Honey Bee, Denise, as Gail. How you say it again? As a Gail? I don't want to say it wrong. As Gail. Terry. I don't want to miss nobody. Miss Manda. Renee. Dad died in 06, he lived a life of crime. Rhyme after rhyme, beginning to the end. Shower shoes, wreck, deck, news at 10. It's that Boston skyline, roam the streets at night. Conlan. Nina. What's up, Nina? Rose. Brennywood. Ruthie Robles. Miss Mandy Marie, Becky G coming through, goals. Chimmy, what's up, Chimmy? What's up, Rocco? Veronica. Keeping it real. What's up, keeping it real? How you doing, girl? Hope you're having a great day. All right. Just hope. And if you guys wonder why I got one glove on, because I have to take this off. They want me to start trying to do this. As much as it sucks. 911 bars, this beat leaving on a stretcher. God damn way, Bob. Bob is nasty. You're going to get to see Bob will be there. Show with JFK March 26th. Shannon, Crazy Carol, Honey Bee, Oxymoron, my boy making changes. What's up, brother? Alright, everybody's coming in. Brown Eyes, Velvet, Sony, Granny Debbie. Don't let them pass you by. Cheryl. Don't let them pass you by.
Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high. Hands high, hands high, hands high, hands high.
You're a little man,
Prophet.
and your
What?
life will always suck because
I'm
of
live.
you. You're a rat, and you're not
I
ruining my
am?
life because my life is still fucking good, unlike yours.
right.
And that's the best revenge. My
Bitch.
life is going to be good, and yours is going to continue to suck because you're a piece of shit. You'll turn on
Me?
your friends. You don't even know what friendship is. You're a rat. I ain't crying.
God damn, Mikey, calm down. Shout out to Young Jerks. I saw Mikey was live today. How's everybody doing? You know, I think this was probably the second time that I did a like I scheduled it, but I didn't really have anything planned. Dark hair, new cut, looking good. Actually, it's the same hair. Same old hair. I got a hat on. So they were calling me see, jokes. Haha, it's funny. I was actually laughing in one of the pictures. They were calling me Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Because when I put my hat on, it pushes my bangs down. Whatever. Still got a clean fade. It'll look good tomorrow when it's done. And I have to get dressed up. Yeah, you know what's funny? So about that, I heard on one of these petty streams that someone else dresses me, right? Or I dress up for somebody, or somebody, said something. So, I think I'm going to have a new segment. It's going to be Welcome to My Closet. Welcome to James Jackson's Closet from 1990. Sneakers in there. Like, I've always been like that. I've always been about my sneakers. Let me just show you guys what Jordans. You guys will always say, well, what's the difference between these Jordans and those Jordans? And how do you know if they're Mexican Jordans? These right here are Jordans, right? Well, you say, well, how do we know if they're Mexican Jordans? Michael Jordan actually wore these, not these particular Jordans, but he wore these in the dunk contest. When he jumped from the foul line, he had the white ones on. But yeah, twos, actually twos are all right. But anything up until he played for the Wizards. So there's your thing about Jordans. I had a video queued up, and I didn't know if I should play it because I just spoke with a friend, and I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense to play it. I think that I think last night it was I don't know. I think I should put a 1 in the chat if you think I should play this video. So basically, I'll give you a little context what the video is. We got a lot of pushback the other night, and I apologized for what happened. And I don't know if I got to apologize. I apologized all for the next, 2 days. Yesterday I was on Twitter apologizing. I was in chats apologizing. And then someone happened to go over it. Another content creator did a petty stream last night, and he went over it. And I'm just going to pull up his reaction. And it's like, this is not, I don't know if because the pictures in the video of him reacting to us, and that's why I don't know if I should put it up. So now that there's context behind it, put a 1 if you still think I should put the video up. I mean, all right. I see a lot of 2s. I see a lot of 2s. And the chat spoke. So that's what it is. So yeah, sometimes you gotta go with your gut. I mean, I didn't feel comfortable. I just think it's if you want to see what the video is, and I didn't know if people here were members or whatever. You can go check it out over at the Glera. Um, his reaction. So yeah, we'll X that. That's not gonna have to go up. No, we don't need to beat a dead horse, but I just don't like how that reaction went down. And then I also heard him say, James Jackson and I text back and forth. It's kind of weird that I'm going to do a petty stream on him. We text back and forth. I texted you last night and I said, really? I just want to be correct on exactly what I said to him. So I texted him last night and I said, really, man? Wow. Hopefully my son doesn't see that. And I was talking about his thumbnail. It's a AI picture of me looking rough and, with my son not seeing me for going on a few years. My son's at the age now where if he goes down YouTube and it comes up, whatever, he sees that. I just didn't want my son to see something like that. So I thought, last week you were screaming free James Jackson. You were saying how James Jackson is in an abusive relationship with his friends and we gotta save him. But then you go ahead and do something like that. So my question to you is, with friends like that, who needs enemies, man? Because his response was, well, are you going to apologize for what you guys said if my son's watching? And honestly, I don't really remember saying too much about that situation except for addressing a live that he had done. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so texting back and forth is not something that we do. I don't know if that was like thrown out there to aggravate people. I don't know what the end game is here. I had this whole show like in my mind planned, ready to go, and I had a phone call, a phone call before this, and now I'm just like, man, I don't know if right now is a good time to do what I was gonna do. So there's 236 of you in here, and I feel bad. But we can find something else to do. We're not gonna go in on that. I just want you guys to know that, man, it's so hard. This shit's looking at me. Let me take this down. Block the glare. Why you want the devil in your phone? Well, there was a time when all of us, spoke, got along. One second. I love the background too. This background, I'm
Somebody
thinking,
left it.
yeah. So I'm thinking maybe put a light. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, make sure you hit like and everybody and tell all your friends, share it. So let me just take a breath and deal with reality for a second. So my question to you, Clara, last week you were screaming free James Jackson, right? Get away from your friends. They don't care about you. They're just trying to hurt you. Now, it's been 24 hours and that picture's still up. I'm assuming. I haven't checked, but I'm sure it's still up. And anyone that sent a super chat, I'm sorry. You guys know someone got upset yesterday. I will read them. I know some people leave quick, so it's hard. Try to do both, especially when you're by yourself. but I will try to catch them as I see them. But my question is, where would I have gone? What would I have done? Like, you can't even. You did a petty stream that really wasn't about me. Let's be clear. It was like just very short. I have the clip, but my chat said just move on. So I listen to my chat, and that's just what I do. And I listen to my gut too. But anyway, you have a picture of me looking crazy, an AI picture. And I know now by saying it, you're just going to keep it because that's how petty you get. So how do I say this without knowing that, you got crazy Mo watching. Just if my son happens to see that, it's not, especially like when I was in court, stuff like that doesn't help. As far as the blogger putting out blogs and stuff like that, that didn't help either during my court. But that's okay, right? It was just we were at war. But that war carried over to family probate and my son's mother saying things to me that she was upset about because of that blog and that blogger talking about our son. So you see, no matter, I felt like with her, I can't blame her because it's not her fault. She just sees something and she reacted. So I just don't understand how you guys can say, "Oh, you don't support me. You want me in jail. Listen, none of that is true. Nobody wants you in jail. Just because people don't support you as far as showing up to the courthouse and paying, giving you money, whatever, however you see support. I don't know what your support means because everybody that hangs with you, I see, ends up on your shit list. So just to briefly get down to the end of it and this conversation about this, it doesn't help when I have a 17-year-old child that I'm trying to get back in his life full-time and be a full-time parent, and then stuff like that comes up about me. And then, I try to get the thing that happened the other day. Oh, James is so bad. I can't believe James is it's just the same old shit about me. James did this, James did that. Boston Gingy. I did, and I don't have to take them no more. That's like something, what do you mean? If I take random drug tests, maybe I can see him. I can see him. That's the problem. I can see my son. There's a thing that says not a thing. There's a piece of paper that I was given by the judge that ordered me to see my son. My kid's mother's not cooperating with it. He's going to be 18. So it's something that right now I really honestly don't even want to get into because on the internet, they use it against you. And until that day where you see my son and you'll know that when I'm back with my son, you'll see the joy in me. Everybody says James has a good heart. James is a good person. James, wait till you see my son back in my life and you see the change. It's completely, I can feel it. It feels like, it honestly feels like, waking up and just knowing that I got to be in his life every single day, and then there was one point that I wasn't able to, and then change that around just to be having it thrown back in your face 5 years later for your past. I understand it's nobody's business, especially the Glarers. The reason I reached out as a man to him was, can you please take my face off of the fucking thumbnail that you have up there that makes me look like a piece of shit crackhead? That's what that was. That's what that call was. It wasn't, hey buddy, what are you doing on your live tonight? Do you want me to come up? It wasn't that. It had nothing to do with anything. And what I do for me. I do for me. What JFK does, he does for him. He does for his channel. So whatever happens on his channel, I don't want to hear shit about it, that I did this and I did that because JFK and them said something. Same goes for me on my channel. Whatever happens on my channel, you can't attack JFK for. But, man, the last 6 months, I take a beating, I take a verbal lashing, emotionally drained, physically drained, spiritually drained. I try to go back. I try to even make amends. I try to be the voice of reason. And I go to try to be the voice of reason, and I got my own friends upset about that. So what do I do now? I'm not going to do these back and forth things. I'm not going to go back with, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do, this is what it started for, right? Like, this is why I have my own channel, so I can build my own channel up. Yeah, a lot of people. Thank you, Renee. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm telling you. I wish I had an assistant to help me with that, because that's going to be a long, long show. James, you need to be good to your son's mother, not your friends. Boston Gingy, who are you? How do you know I'm not good to my son's mother? Is that you? Is that you, my son's mother, coming in here with a fish? I mean, like, I don't know if she's trolling or be good to my son's mother. All right, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, and I've never once ever said a thing bad about her. You know, if I could have it my way, I would have it that her and I could get along as far as just co-parenting. But I'm just waiting for her to respond. I mean, where'd she go? Mm, 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 mm. She's gone swimming. So yeah, I think tomorrow we're getting a lot of. We're supposed to get a big storm out here, and I would like to. I mean, these walks are hard taking Luna. She's gone. She just came in say be to be good to my kid's mother. Well, all right. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm gonna see if I can do that. Let me see. No, I don't want that. Shit. Oh yeah. Does anyone know? I do this all the time. It's Control V, right? Yeah, Control. Can I put it in here? No, I can't. Hold on one second. Yeah, Control C is to copy, but you can do it like I forget how I did it though. Like to send it to a phone. How would I send it to a phone from my laptop? Can I put it in the chat? Control V is not working. God damn. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, that's if Chimmy, anybody that wants to come up and say anything, I'll let them come up. But as far as what I was gonna do, I'm trying to just move forward from everything, and I'm moving in a different direction. I'm gonna have my morning walks with Luna. Those are great. I'm gonna have, which will be members only, and then I'm gonna have Actually, I came up with something today that it's a friend of mine was gave me this idea, and he said, "Well, what do you do for your members?" And I'm like, "Well, there's different levels of memberships, and um, like I think I saw it today. It's like $4.99 or whatever. So the highest one is $9.99, and whoever is in the highest, he like was saying, well, for those people that are like been here and they're in the highest bracket of membership, you should do something special for them. That means they really like watching and they look forward to seeing you. Um, so he said, why don't you do like a meet and greet or like a dinner with that, pick those certain people that are in that bracket. So if you're in the highest tier, I believe it's $9.99 a month. At the end of the month, we'll do like a I don't know, maybe we can do some kind of, I don't know if we would spin a wheel for that or pick your name or something. We do a meet and greet. I can take you out to your favorite restaurant and we can chat, something. We can go live from there and show everybody. So that's something I'm thinking about doing. I didn't put too much out because I don't really want people, but I think that would work out great. And without further ado, look at you, Jimmy.
Hello. Hello. What's up, everybody? Tell me everything. What's going on?
Hold on, I think you.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, no, yeah, I can hear you good. I
What's
was
up,
just
chat?
saying, so you know how there's different tiers? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I'm trying to catch these. Oh, they go so fast. Sherry, Luna Cam Fun. That would be it. Wait, Luna Cam? Oh,
That would be great.
what? Just yeah? What, like a
Yes.
GoPro on her?
First of all,
That's a good idea.
she's the most chic dog that I know. The pink harness is
Oh, thank
everything. I mean, hello. Look at her daddy. Look at her daddy. I think the closet is the best idea.
Yeah.
Like, there's people who need styling, and that would be like a whole other segment. That would be dope. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, it's funny because the way these ideas come with to my head is they start, oh, someone says this or someone says that. And I'm like, that's a great, you know what? I'm going to have to show them that I've been this way since I was a kid. But no, I was saying, so you know how there's different tiers? Oh, Renee just came up. Renee,
Hey,
you know Renee Chimmy?
I do. That's my girl. Hi,
Renee, what's up,
Renee.
Renee?
We can't hear you.
So real
I'm
quick,
muted. Hey y'all, what's
Hey.
up?
Hi, how are
what's up,
you?
Renee? Renee, where you from?
I am originally from New Bedford, but I live in Florida now.
I was gonna say it doesn't look like it's any snow around where
No,
you're
it's
at.
sunny here. Sunny.
Nice.
So lucky.
But what do you think of that? Jimmy, did you hear that idea with the top tier?
That I
What I
was
said?
going
Or
into
you?
StreamYard as you were like talking about it. So do you mind sharing that again? Like what you were talking about?
Yeah. So someone he was saying, what do you do for your members? And I was like, there's different members and different tiers. What did you say, Patrick? I missed it. But anyway, he said, why don't you do like a meet and greet or maybe a dinner or something like that? And I was like, that would be cool. I could do something like that. So for like people that have been members and they buy like the highest membership and they're in there, maybe I don't know how I would like pick them. I can't take them all out for dinner, but maybe like once a month at the end of the month, take them to their favorite restaurant. We can go live. We can talk to the people. And I don't know. I'm just trying to think of different things, new ideas because things change. And, when I first got into this, it was obviously with Karen. And, that's why you'll always see going across the bottom Karen Reed. Without Karen Reed, I would have never met any of you beautiful people. So that goes without saying. Plus, she still needs our help. But yeah, the closet thing's gonna be good. Cleaning out my closet, not coming out the closet, cleaning out my closet.
Disclaimer.
You can always have him come up here and talk too. Because, I don't think you want to send JFK to pick me up here in Florida for a gig.
Yeah. Could have
I mean, I
JFK to
think
come
the
get
only
you.
thing, the only thing I would say is like you can totally try the membership thing. Um, I think where it kind of gets a little tricky just on the financial aspect, like if I'm going to project and manifest that it's going to grow tremendously for you, right? So it can get a little tricky. Maybe it's a once a year thing at an event hall or something, and everyone can buy tickets to meet you and do whatever. But you can do also very exclusive, very intimate lives for just people who pay for that and they can kind of get to know you better. I think the closet thing though, and I think Becky G had posted a super chat to call it, I think it was the runway, because it kind of ties to the layover, and that is chef's
That's
kiss.
a
That would be cool.
yeah.
Chef's kiss.
Becky is all right. So let me read some of these.
She's
You
the
guys
queen,
don't mind.
period. Y'all, please.
Becky's the best. She is like the whole our mods. Like we got blessed when we got our mod. I see people with mods and they're always taking their wrenches away from them. Like our mods, like even I think is not who's in there making changes. Natalie's awesome, but they all like they've been. You guys haven't been to none of the live events, have you? That we've had.
No, I
So
didn't get
I
like,
to.
have
I'm in New
not.
York,
oh
so it's
yeah,
a little
you're in
hard to
New
get
York.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, we just got blessed with our mods, but they really are helpful and they care a lot too. So Becky, thank you for the goals. Valley's girl, let's help James reach his goals. Thank you. I think I read this. Dark hair, looking good. Thank you. Law talkers. I need glasses, like prescription glasses. I thought that every time I see it, it's Rando supporter. Thank you so much. Skyline goals. Oxymoron goals. Hope your finger and hand is feeling better. You know it's crazy because I don't know if you can see it, but you see how like the finger won't go straight.
It looks bent. Yeah.
Yeah, so now the new exercise is like holding it like this and just trying to pull as much as I can, but I can't do too much because the tendon they don't want it to rupture again.
Yeah, and it probably hurts down your hand when you do that too.
Yeah, it hurts. It definitely hurts. Chimmy, thank you so much. Goals. Terry, we rise above. We needed better souls. Bless you all. Thank you so much, Terry. Miss 808, I hope you're having an awesome Sunday, James. Hope you can hunker down and be safe. Hunker down, huh? What's hunker down mean?
Isn't the blizzard coming? Hunker down. That's down here in the
Oh,
south. You got to hunker down.
I'll try to hunker down. Um, you should call the fashion segment the runway. That is dope. The runway.
Period.
Yeah, but then
Period.
what?
I
So
love
I would have to try everything on and like show you different. I mean, I could, but it would
You
take forever.
practice your runway walk. You got to get that
Oh
runway
man,
walk down.
we might disclaim. We might have to hire some people to do the runway. But yeah, this Luna Cam thing, I think I might. I have a GoPro set up, but I mean, just put it around her. That would be
That'd
funny.
be funny. Yeah, like to see what she picks
That
up. I
would
think
be
it'd be
good.
so cute. Like they're all great ideas because I think that like even though Karen is still in her civil stuff, it's kind of behind closed doors for the most part, and the court dates are very sporadic. So in the meantime, doing something you're passionate about is great. Like if you clearly love fashion, you love sneakers, like that's what you like to do. You love Luna, like how do you turn all of that into something that kind of adds to your personality, but also helps you pivot into a whole nother direction? Because layover doesn't have to like airport style. What are you wearing to the airport? What are you taking on vacation? What are you packing? What do you do with Luna? Like when she's, home and waiting for you to walk her again. Like it just, you can take this anywhere. Just like create anything that you want to do.
Yeah. And I mean, every time I go somewhere, like if it's hotel or whatever, I try to get one that's animal friendly. Because Luna has to. She's she's so attached. Like leaving her for 2 hours is like that's a lot. And I feel bad, but I don't know. I think she's got me wrapped. Definitely. Well, I don't think. I know she does.
Have you seen her? Duh.
You
Like,
gotta
The
see
diva.
when she just gets
duh.
out of the beauty parlor. Oh my God, she smells so good. She's so cute. Yeah,
Love
she's
that.
definitely a different looking dog. You would never think that I would have a dog like that, would you? Like, did you
I think
picture me to
so.
have a? Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's like,
I think
yeah,
any dog is great. And it's like, if anything, I think is great for you because it's like she's like such a like looker. Like it just makes sense. It goes with the vibes. There you go.
My two are
yeah.
so different. I have a pit bull and I have a dachshund.
Pit bull and a what?
Dachshund,
Oh, and a
a little hot
dachshund.
dog.
Oh,
Little
I
hot
love
dog.
that. I had a pug and I just loved his smushy face. Like that was the best part. But I also have like a creature called JB. He's an alien cat. He's skinless. I mean, not skinless, hairless. So
Hairless,
he's like,
skinless.
the Dr.
Oh,
Evil cat.
oh, really?
Aren't they like bluish gray when they're hairless? They're like a bluish
He's,
gray color.
yes, he's gray, but he has like little
Okay, it
spots
freaks
of
me out a
pink.
little.
It's so
What's his
weird, but
hair like? Skin?
it's it's just skin, like
It's
and like little
skin.
oils. So you
It's
have
like,
to like they're very high maintenance.
Wow.
But he
is
has like
that
a
the
little
bougie
koala
to me?
nose.
Are they
Yeah,
expensive too? They
they
are?
are.
Yes, they are.
And they're a pain in the ass in terms of like maintenance, but I love a weird looking creature. Like it's just like I love them because they're also like little dogs too, because they're very affectionate and playful.
And
So
they don't shed.
they don't shed,
Can
which
you
is
take
great
them
too.
outside?
We have like a little balcony and he every summer is like pawing to go outside. So he likes to explore. But I'm like, listen, the sun is gonna get you. You have
Well,
no
that's what I was just
fur.
gonna say next. Would the sun bother it
Yeah, like
him?
he gets a little weird, but he loves it too because he's naked, so he has to be in the warmth. So right now, like he's like buns out, skin
He's
out, like
walking
listen,
around in decent exposure all day
It's
long.
too
all day
funny.
he doesn't give
Oh
a
man,
solitary, you know what. Like he's like, this is me. I'm all in it. So it's really cool though
that's
because I've never had a cat. This is my first, so they're just a whole different like if you're a dog person, getting into cats is a whole nother thing. It's a different breed
yeah,
whatsoever. Like for real, for real. They're
yeah,
cute though.
Cute.
definitely. Hey, I like kittens. When they get a little bigger, it's like, all right, you know. But I definitely like kittens.
I could see you with one of those like really like fancy fluffy white cats. Oh,
Mm,
look at Renee's dogs.
I didn't
Oh,
see him. Oh,
hi friend.
that's
Hi
the
tail.
That was the dachshund. There's the pity.
oh,
Oh.
he's playing.
Has her head on her ball. That's all she lives
So
for is that
Renee, are
ball.
you Renee in the chat? What you are 1111?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
I was making-
Renee FL1111.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, that'll be good. I'm waiting to find out. I should in March. I might be moving. So if that happens, yeah, I mean that'll be great because now me and Luna will have our own place, and I can get her on a good routine. I might even have to find a dog walker because she's the type of dog that needs to be walked. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she just needs attention. I wish I could get, I could give it to her 24/7, but I can't. Like, even if I go try to take a shower, anything, she'll come in the shower, like not in the shower, but in the bathroom and just lay right there. Um,
She's
but yeah,
protecting you.
oh yeah, she's like, oh no, you ever see that movie with Mark Wahlberg? And they have I think it's called Max, and they're all getting ready to like jump off a cliff, and the dog runs and barks, and like the dog sensed that if they ran that way, they would die. Like if they jumped, they would die or something. It's the
Mhm.
same kind of dog. It's a Wheaten Terrier. They're really, really smart, and because they're full bred too. They're not. It's not like half this and half that. It's 100% Wheaten Terrier. So she's just active and she wants attention. She's a dog.
They're like
If I'm
kids,
I
gone,
though.
mean,
They're our kids. My dogs are my kids. Like, I can't go anywhere where they're not right beside me or looking for me or checking out what I'm eating. What you getting out of the fridge? Can I have some?
they're
yeah,
the best. They're the best companions because it's so unconditional. Their love is so unconditional for you. Like you could have the worst day, they know how to console you. They know how to be there for you. And even if they're kind of annoying, like, and I mean that in like just like they're overly like affectionate and it can be annoying to people because we're not used to receiving that amount of love.
Hmm.
It's to teach you that that is available for you and to learn how to receive it. Like my dog taught me a lot about myself and I moved around a lot with him and he was like the most patient dog ever. So when he passed, it was like the first time I had ever experienced like a death because they're like your kids for real. Like
Right?
you're just like, and I had
it's
to put him
hard.
down, which
Yeah,
was
it's so
the
hard.
hardest part. But
I did that 2 years ago and it's hard.
yeah, but we were lucky we were able to do it at home. So
Hmm.
he, like, I'll never forget that day. Like, it was right before he was about to turn 13, 3 days before that. And we had the person come in and we had our balcony and he used to like lay in the sun, but it was gloomy that day. And when we put him down, like, I cannot forget it ever. The sky literally parted and like a ray of sun was like on us. And like it was like the stairway to heaven opened for just him. And then it went gloomy again. And I was just like, yo, if you want to like experience some like surreal God energy, like that, like if I ever doubted my faith, it was that moment that solidified it for life for me. Cause I'm like, this was the most heartbreaking, but yet beautiful thing of like how death is really a transition. And that solidified it. Like I was like, he's gonna be all right, like he's going somewhere and it's not
Completely
gonna be
agree.
down there. It's up there for sure. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I completely
it was
agree. There's
awesome.
nobody that's gonna walk by my house without me knowing either. Either one. The dachshund sometimes can be louder than the pity.
yeah. Shannon says my dog tries to lick my eyes when I cry. I remember. So
Hmm.
I've had a couple of dogs, and Luna, I didn't like go out and look for her, and I didn't plan on getting a dog. It was the way it happened was my niece worked at the pet store. I think I told you this before, and she brought. So we had like a family dog. My sister had it was like half golden. Wait, golden how do you say golden retriever, and yeah, so it was lab and golden retriever, but it was a beautiful dog. It actually looked like every dog you see on like a commercial, but it was such a good family dog, and his name was Brixie. So he was like the best. But Luna came 6 months as Brixie before Brixie passed away, and Brixie knew, like it was almost like he knew, okay, now you guys have Luna. And he passed away right on my nephew's like lap. It was so sad because my nephew, I had a picture of my nephew when he was a baby when they first got Brixie, and then he took a picture with his camera when Brixie took his last breath. But a couple of weeks after that, Luna was so sad. And then a month went by, still sad. Another month, like she was just so depressed. So they thought by bringing home it was her actual sister, her real sister. They brought her sister home, and they were cool at first, but then they just started like fighting bad, like trying to kill each other. So they were like, "Oh, Luna's the aggressor. We got to get rid of Luna." And we found a family. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? You found a family? Like, I'll take her." So I ended up taking her. And but it's crazy because it's a duplex house where I live, and my sister and her family live next door with their dog. So I'll have to call or text them if I'm leaving with Luna, because even if they see each other through the window, like Luna saw her through the window the other day and she ripped the screen apart. I'm like, Luna, you can't do that. But it's just weird that they're actual sisters, like blood sisters. But
She was
she took
meant for
Luna's
you.
spot. Yeah, no, she took Luna's spot, and yeah, Luna came to me at right when I lost Lawrence, so it's like it was perfect timing. You
Luna
know,
chose you. He chose.
yeah,
Mhm.
it was definitely perfect timing. But yeah, it's my little baby girl. So
She's so fabulous. I just have to say that. Like, I get so excited when you do your lives with her because her little pep in her step, like, she's just
Hmm.
so cute. Like, I love
she is
her.
the
So cute.
best, isn't she?
She
And
is.
she loves meeting other dogs too. But like her sister, she'll fight with, but she'll meet any other dog and be so happy. But she does chase rabbits, and I seen somebody say it. They're very smart. They hunt rabbits and rats. So I just
And
don't want
then
to see.
she'll bring it home and put it right on your doorstep and say, "See what I brought, Daddy?"
Yeah, no,
Yo,
she
my
ain't.
cat, can I just tell you, my cat tried to do that too. Oh, Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy? Um,
Jimmy.
my
Jimmy.
cat, the first
Jimmy's
time
probably
this
driving with his dog right now.
oh,
I'm
I
sorry.
know that his dog is so cute.
Beautiful dog,
But
too.
Oh, he
my
said,
Moms love
yeah.
that
cat
dog.
my cat like decided when we first got him, he like I used to live in closer to Queens in that area, and there was construction going on, and in our building we were getting like these giant water bugs, like the big roaches, and I was like horrified of these things. Then all of a sudden I see the cat, like I'm going into the bathroom and then all of a sudden I see him with something in his mouth. I'm like, what the fuck is that? He drops
Oh,
a roach and it's like, here, this is for you, human. This is my
Hmm.
gift to you.
This is your
Because they
gift.
bring you gifts. They bring you
yeah.
gifts. I was like, could it not be this though? Like, I was like,
I thought you were
thanks,
gonna say
but
mouse, a roach. He found a roach.
he found a roach. He's like, look, I killed it for you. You know what I mean?
Okay, you
Like,
haven't seen anything until you've seen a palmetto bug in Florida. It's them damn cockroaches that fly.
no,
Mm.
no, 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 no,
And
no,
then
no,
you
no,
try to
no.
swat it and it comes, does a dive bomb right at your head. I'm like, oh my, first one time I saw one, I was freaked out,
What
screaming,
what
standing on my
what
bed.
part of Florida, Renee, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, not at all. I'm about 20 miles south of Daytona Beach.
Oh, all
So
right.
I'm off the grid, off the busy, out in the
I
country.
lived in a few spots. Florida's huge.
Yeah, it is big. It takes so
Very
long
big.
to get from one part of the state to the other. It's big.
Yeah.
But
I
I have
remember I
family in
was
Miami, right where you were last time, very close. South Beach. I have family in South Beach.
yeah, we had a good time in Miami. I would love to go back there. Me and JFK had a good time.
That sounds like gunshots. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Okay, Renee.
All right. You do
She
your
working
thing.
too. Like,
Keep
I
working
said the
too.
country. I was serious.
Was it a gunshot?
I don't know. Sounded
Oh,
like it.
what? They just shooting out there?
Well, it's kind of, you don't need a concealed here anymore, which I have a concealed, but you really don't need a concealed here anymore. And it's the South. I can't explain it. When I first moved here from Massachusetts, it was really, 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 really hard. Because, where we grow up, it's diverse and everybody gets along with everybody. And I'm a mixed puppy. And when I felt like I didn't belong really anywhere, but I could talk to
Wait, did you say
anybody.
you're a mixed puppy?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have Cape Verdean in me. I have Greek in me. I have Portuguese in me. I have
I'm
French.
Portuguese.
Yeah, I could tell by your last name.
Yeah.
Very popular in New Bedford.
well, I'm
So come.
Brazilian, so you guys have I have some of your Portuguese ancestry in me too.
Yeah, Brazilian's very, 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 very similar.
Yeah.
So it was hard. Like when I first moved here, I wasn't white enough for the white people. I wasn't surfer enough for the surfers. I wasn't country enough for the rednecks. I said ta, pak. I had teachers making fun of me. I mean, so yeah, I came here in high school, so it was hard when I was 15.
Oh
It
wow.
was hard.
Wow.
Mm.
You
James, are you
came from.
frozen or are you like sorry? Because
I might be frozen because I'm
okay.
behind. Hold on. I'm behind here, and I have a few things open. Tell me if I'm still frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still frozen. Yeah.
All right. Hold on one
it's a
second.
good look.
No,
Hey.
I'll do this for a
I
sec
mean,
because
you
no,
weren't frozen like stupid or anything. It was a good look.
I
Your
was
mouth
just
wasn't open.
trying to see something because wow. So when I do my play, like every time I do a live, so I've been trying to like, especially with Luna, I've been doing like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, just so if anyone ever wants to see something, oh, go to episode 3. But I'm looking back at like the Free Karen Reed Justice for John O'Keefe that's public. There's 195 videos in here. That's
Look at that.
crazy.
That's amazing.
I mean that's with
You.
I mean that's not just me though. That's like I don't know what's in what I'm sorry. You can't hear that, right? Or you can.
No, I can't hear. If you're playing something, I can't hear it. But it could just be me. I don't know what the chat feels.
No,
Or
it's
if it's
because I don't think you can hear it. But it's like everybody like in the beginning when we were all getting along. Um, Me and JFK mostly like when we first started. There's me and wow, me and Miss Shorty. That was the first time I went on someone's thing. It's funny to go back and look at everything and see. Yeah, these were some of the calls that we took.
I can't see it. Can you see it,
Uh,
Jimmy?
let me see.
no,
Oh,
I gotta share it with the. 1 second, I'll do it like this. I gotta share. Look at that froze bad boy. Um,
okay, hairline, let's go.
right? Um, wait, what's this one? You got all right. So it starts up. Oh, you can see all these on the right.
little thumbnails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're scrolling, I can see it.
All
Can
Mhm.
the
right.
chat see
So
it? Chat, y'all can see it?
yeah, they're just small. I'm trying to see if there's any good ones that. Yeah. So this one right here was me and Miss Short. That was when I first spoke. So yeah, I don't know if you guys, Jimmy, do you remember that far back when I went on Miss Shorty?
That was like I think before my time commenting or even observing stuff because I was watching the trial and everything. Before I got into content creators, I got into the law aspect of it and I was watching all the lawyers. It wasn't
Yeah,
until
that's what I did.
afterwards that I started finding different commentary and you guys kind of came up. So I probably didn't see that part.
That's how
There's
I
three.
found y'all too. I was watching it and somebody had showed the waterfall video and I said, "Oh man,
Hmm.
those guys are from Massachusetts. I need to go check that out." That's how I found y'all too.
Yeah, she asked me, so when we first started, I spoke on JFK obviously about it, and then she hit me up and she was doing something about grief. But I don't know what all these are.
And that's a regret of mine that I didn't just spend every last of those four days with him. And you can't turn back time, right?
Right. And Shorty, you hear this all the time. People say, and this is a question I have for you because it's so early in my stage. they say it gets easier with time. And I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, maybe it gets easier as far as, yeah, life goes on. I understand. Um, I've
So,
had, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
No, I was just, that's
No,
my
you
question.
go.
But I've had some serious, like my friends are just come out and, you need to go get laid and take her off your mind. Like, no, that's not how I get down. I love this girl. I can't just go up. I feel like, I still would feel like I was doing something behind her back. That's how I felt.
I completely understand. I don't love the it gets better with time, because to me that's a sort of a form of toxic positivity. It's like, chin up, it's going to get better, because that doesn't help you when it's not better right now. The whole world has stopped. Your world has stopped,
Right.
but then the rest of the world is still turning. I found that very hard for a long time, very hard to come to terms with. I wanted to scream from the rooftops, like, why are you all doing a normal life? Like my world is done. And I used to wake up every morning for many years, and the first thing I thought every morning was, oh, Robert's dead. That's right. And it took me a long time. It's been 21 years for me though, James. And the other thing for me is I really struggled going to bed at night, because I would stay up late, because I didn't want to start the whole day again the next morning and have that realization every morning. I mean, I still, like, Robert still comes to me sometimes in dreams, but it's not a dream. Like, he comes to me. Like, I really much believe that he visits me. I know he does. And I still have these moments where suddenly out of the blue I'll get a bit teary about something, and it won't be necessarily anything in particular. I just suddenly, like, we come with that wave of sadness and what could have been. But you know what? Every day, one day at a time, James. Really, that's all you can do. And obviously, you have your faith, and you have your son, and you
Right.
have your. I mean, it's amazing that you and JFK can do what you do together, both on YouTube, your own YouTube channel. So it's so good to have things to focus on, so that you can not wallow in it and not get pulled into the grief. That's. I mean, I'm not going to say to you it gets better, because that's a shitty thing to say, and it's a shitty thing for your friends to say. Just go out and, like,
Yeah.
have they
Well,
ever been
that's
in love though? You know, like, if you've never
right.
been in love and loved someone, how do you even know? And if you've never lost your partner, your person, forever lost, how can? That's why I reached out to you, because I'm like, if you want someone to talk to, it's been a
No, I
long
know
time.
you did. And, Shorty, I really appreciate you for that. And JFK, too. If there wasn't, him, it wouldn't be me and you right now. It's like, and that's where my faith comes with God. I believe everything happens for a reason. And if anybody out there can, take one thing from what you and I say, it's like, it does, you're not alone. Basically, I'm not going to, like we just said, we're not going to say it gets better. You're just not alone. This is something. And
Yeah, this was way in the
grief,
beginning. I
it's
almost
real.
was dated.
And I'm a touchy subject.
I did my
Especially
thesis
after,
on
like,
grief.
after it happened.
Yeah, but this one right here, I wanted to see. This was
Hey, jerks. It's good to be back tonight. 6:02
money making
p.m.
Mike.
Oh, no, 6:03.
Money
sorry.
making
6:03
Mike.
p.m. A couple minutes late. But we having such a good chat backstage. I got some great guests. Everyone we want to see here tonight. Whew, I'm taking a deep breath. We just all need a deep breath right now. We really do. I hope everyone just has a good spirit tonight in the chat.
Is his hair red?
Our guests too.
I don't know, but this was a good show too.
So let's bring up the guests, because we have some great guests tonight. And the first one I have to bring up, we're not making her wait this time. Last time, one of the last times, she had to wait in the chat, and
Wow.
she did. She's awesome, and I'm so excited to have her back on the show tonight. She's got her own TikTok. She's got 2 different YouTube channels, one with Dave and I think one of her own. She does live shows. She's amazing. She's a star. We all love her. She was the only one when we did the big dinner with Betero and Turtle Boy and Glara and Mazza and LTL. Everybody was there. Nathan Reed was there. The only one that had a diner walk up to them and say, "I need your autograph." Here she is. There's Kim.
Good golly, Mr. Mike Crawford. That is the most embarrassing story, and the only time I've ever been asked for an autograph in my whole life. I must have paid them to be there.
It was the best. We all enjoyed it.
Oh, that was a wonderful supper.
Yeah, it was. I said dinner. You say supper.
I do. Well, I think Dave told me that it's not supper, and I need to stop saying that because supper is at home. Supper is at home, and when we're out, like for a fine dining, I shouldn't say supper.
I see. So we'll just call supper. It's call everything supper now. F Dave.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you friggin' Pelly. Yeah.
So how are you doing? People were hitting me up about you being on the show and talking about your show. Yesterday, I didn't see it, but something happened because people are talking about it and everyone loves you. So what's going on?
Everybody was happy, man.
Yeah. Well, and I don't want to talk about it either, but like, you know, just yesterday, I got on and just talked about some things that were going on in the community, and I just wanted to clear the air, just give my piece, and keep everybody kind of as much as I can, like as a mom and as a friend and as like a sister or an aunt or whatever I am to you. That I know that there has been so much positivity and there has been so much force for change, and that the community has done so much to unearth the corruption, and all because of them. And we're just your best friends from out of town. And I just want to always get back to the justice for Officer John O'Keefe, get back to the, you know, freeing Karen Reed, who did not cause fatal injury to Officer John O'Keefe. And Turtle Boy is in that mix of being accused and persecuted now, in my opinion, versus prosecuted. So I just want to try to keep the message where we want to go, where all of us can find that common ground.
Absolutely. And all the other people too, because there's been so many people who've been charged or visited or like me pressured. And this is a war on journalism. Like, that's why I'm all out for Turtle Boy. It's not just for him, it's for him, but it's for all of us. Like, I'm just tired of the way Norfolk County and other places in Massachusetts treat us journalists. Like, even with what they're doing in court, we're going to talk about that tonight. Some other things. We got the boys here too. We got to bring the boys up. They had, I've been, you know, obviously I'm friends with JFK from way back from his hip hop music. And I've been watching him grow his YouTube channel, doing a lot of live shows, and Karen Reed, and they just had Kate Peter call into the show. So I was like, we've been talking about getting on each other's shows, and I said, you got to come on now. Now you got to come on. So let's bring up JFK and his partner, James Jackson.
Woo!
Peace. Nurse Kim, what up? Mikey.
What's up, guys?
You know it. How we doing? How we feeling, Nurse Kim? How we feeling, Mike James Jackson? What up, my brother?
What up, JFK?
You know?
Yeah.
You guys could have been anywhere in the world. You guys could have been anywhere in the world.
Well, we're here.
This is Nurse Kim's first time
I used to
meeting.
hear that growing up. Supper is ready all the time.
Okay, so all right, so but would you your nana, or would anybody say to you, were you going out to supper, or is supper just at home?
No, they would yell my nickname and say, "Supper is ready."
There we go.
Right.
Got it.
Let's go home.
Got it.
But you know what? Dave's wrong anyways. Even if Dave's right, he's wrong.
Yeah, we're gonna just say that we're saying supper for everything.
Yeah. Just to aggravate him.
Just want to say to everybody in the chat that supports James Jackson, JFK, Mikey Crawford, Nurse Kim, we appreciate every last one of y'all. Peace and love.
Yeah. Thank you, all the people in the chat. And our moderators too. We got Stephanie, MJ, Jen, and Mr. McGinnis. We got some great moderators, and I see some of them already. Thank you so much for taking care of our chat. Making it cool. Yeah. They're talking about supper time down there. They got some supper time. There we go.
Yeah, a little bit of supper for the boys and the girls. You know, that's how we do it. So what's up, Mikey? What's been going on? You know, you've been holding it down for a while with this free Karen Reed thing, and you know, I seen you grow too, bro.
Yeah.
And I seen Nurse Kim too. You guys are all growing. That's what's up. And you know, it's all about awareness, right? To the fuckery that's going on right before our eyes, so to speak. It's just madness for sure.
It is. So yeah, I guess I just want to jump into. You guys just had Kate Peters call into your show.
Who's that?
That KP lady. It's funny too, because when you say this is one of your things, JFK, you go, who, what? You like the blind man, but you get it because
I'm flying an airplane right now.
Like the best
flying. You know, listen, Die Hard. We're on the flight deck. Die Hard is the movie. Right? And now the question is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I think it's a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
All right, well, some people say it's not. Some people say Karen Reed's guilty. Some people say she's not. That's okay. I like a red Christmas tree. Some people like green ones. That's okay. That's your opinion. I'm 39,000. I'm piloting through this, through the turbulence, the social media fuckery turbulence. But we're gonna get around it. It's 39,000. Everybody just relax.
Yes.
You know, we're just chilling. Sit back and relax. Die Hard's on the TV.
You're killing me. I laughed so hard.
Yeah, I had to take out my plumber's wrench last night. I never had
lots of people.
And I'm not even a plumber.
You're not even a fucking plumber. Would you believe it?
Nurse Kim doesn't know how to. It's like, who are these guys?
This is a 737 Max too.
So I want to have a rundown of everything that happened with her calling in, because I tried to listen to it. The best part to you guys, but when she starts talking, I'm just like, oh, so I can't listen to it. Like it went on and on. So tell me all about it.
I'll feel like it's dragging.
James, jump in first with that. What's her name again, James? I forget the name. What do they call? What does she call herself?
I mean, there's so many names now.
I think it's wait a minute. So it was. Is it Mass? No, I think it's Mass Ave Mafia.
Yeah, Mass Ave Troll Mafia. That's
Mass
the new one.
Mass and Kaz.
Mass and Kaz.
Mafia.
Something like that. I don't know.
But
She keeps mentioning this. She keeps mentioning this TV name. I don't know what she's talking about. Tom Brady. I have no idea who that is.
Tuberculosis.
That's a TV show.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, TV. She keeps getting mad at us because we don't want the vaccinations for TV, and we keep telling her.
I mean,
That's keep calling me a Dale this. You know, I voted for Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry,
No, he got prodded by Trump. You know, she doesn't understand. We're on an airplane flying to LA right now to go meet his uncle Alan Jackson, and she keeps fucking up the whole setup.
Yeah, no, it's
Disclaimer, right? Is that what we do?
Yeah,
disclaimer.
Oh shit!
My ribs. I fell down a couple weeks ago, and now you guys, my ribs are hurting. You make me laugh so much.
Yeah, you know. But, go ahead, James. You go.
I was just gonna say, I think it's it's fun to laugh and everything, as we always do on our channel. But I can't understand how the O'Keefe family would want somebody like this representing, free Justice Officer John O'Keefe. This is who you have representing that. We represent that too. Just because we believe she's innocent, we also want justice for this man. Like, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
I
think we do a good job every night by showing John O'Keefe. Right. We do it. I have a song called "Read Between the Lines." It's on all platforms. Okay. It's produced by my man James Burns. It's mixed and mastered by legendary producer Static Selector. Holly Supreme singing the hook. I wrote the whole song, and it's coming from John's perspective. And that song on other platforms is doing crazy numbers. On Spotify, it's already at like 15,000. Apple's like at 10,000. And like these are the platforms that Mass
Ave Troll Mafia.
Yeah, Mass Ave Troll Mafia. She's only good for YouTube. She doesn't understand there's a whole other world, another world that I tapped into, a whole other universe. Because I'm a pilot. I go different places. But you can't. I got the headpiece on. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on, it's some turbulence. But
been getting some, yeah.
So,
the donuts.
But yeah, so at the end of the day, man, we're 100%. We stay at the waterfall. We get drunk a lot. Me and James, we have an addiction problem with alcohol. We go to the waterfall on our channel every night.
24-hour trip every
night. Fuck it. I'm doing shots of Hennessy, and we go to the waterfall every night, and we take them back to the waterfall every night because that's where it all started. Now, I understand about tail lights. I understand about locker. I understand about dog bites. I understand about all that. But we stay at the waterfall, and the bottom line is that chick, that woman, she didn't have anything to say about that video. It's speculation, and she couldn't. And when I told her about the 11:58, the hands up, John O'Keefe saying come here from 11:47 to 11:55, the fake punching, the kiss as he was mocking John to the 12:20. You coming here? She has no answer for that, nothing whatsoever. That's the answer I want. If you could give me the answer to what that is, right? Then then we'll take it from there. But you got no answers, and so that's what it's all about. And I didn't want to talk to this woman. That's not something I asked for at all. It just happened that night like that. So just to be clear,
you have an open phone line for your viewers, and she called in.
Well, what happened was, to put some context to it, was James wasn't even scheduled to be on the show. James had a meeting with Alan Jackson and Donald Trump. And, so he wasn't scheduled to be on the flight. You know what I'm saying? I was flying the shit. You know what I mean? So Fuckery Donuts was officially wide open. But what happened was, I had put the title, the header was, I always make a cute header, real cute header. It's all about the header. And so I put, why do the non-believers hate Karen Reed? Like, they legit hate her. Like, everybody on that side just hates this woman. Like, they hate her. I don't understand. Like, I don't hate these people. Now, so what happened, I don't want to take too much of the mic time, but at the end of the day, what happened was, that was the header. Why do the non-believers? And somehow she snuck into the chat, and the chat reacted. So the chat, on the header too, I said I was taking calls, and the chat, which I always tell everybody, this is your chat. This is your chat. And they said, let her call in. And then she called in, and the debate was on. And I did it for straight awareness. Just the awareness on my.
Those were the days. That was great.
What happened?
It's probably still loading because the internet. I mean, since we're all paying to power AI, all of our internet services are like all messed up. But allegedly.
Right. Well, let's see what the hell. Oh, there it is.
Thing about the waterfall video and all the different points that I feel that nobody else wants to do with this woman, and I know why now. But she, I don't know who she was, and I think that killed her ego because she exaggerates herself of what she is, and exaggeration itself is delusional, and that's like some bipolar shit, and she needs to get herself some help.
Allegedly, we don't diagnose, but yes, I absolutely agree.
If I talk to her, she calls on my show. That's my question to her. Has she gotten any counseling?
Well, she tried to flip it, Mikey. She tried to say that now at that point the phone lines was open and people were in the chat going crazy, and somehow, the Secret Service got a hold of James and said, listen, your boy JFK is in deep shit. And, he had to leave Donald Trump, he had to leave Uncle Al, and he had to come on the show. So I gave him the link, and boom, it was James. You know what I mean? James popped in. And the funny thing about this delusional person, she said that James sent her the link. She was saying, oh, James sent the link to me. I was scheduled to be on the show, as if like trying to tell my audience, like, I planned that.
Yeah.
And that was her way. That's her way of trying to, turn things around and do weird stuff and name drop and things like that. And that shit
so I can clutch him. Come on, tell me, JFK.
Yeah, and she's just very petty, and I just try to explain to her, when the laptop shuts down, that shit don't bother me. The laptop shuts down, I do my thing. I go to the most consistent thing in the world is 45 plates at the gym. And that's where I go 95% of the time when I shut this laptop. I'm on my way to the gym. And I go deal with them weights. They don't change. Their personality's the same. 45 plates on Monday, 45 plates on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It don't change. So all this like personality, you know, I'm in a business where I deal with a lot of personality and a lot of ego. So her, she's nobody.
Not dime a dozen, right?
Yeah, she's nothing. And she's just got mental health issues. And her name, just herself, Mass Hole, Mass Pike, Mass Ave, whatever it is, Mafia, just shows you that her name is trash. And I try to explain to her that, you know, if you really want to take it serious, you might want to change your name and brand yourself into a different light. But, you know, I try to give her some light. But to put a bow on it, I learned after that conversation that it doesn't even make a difference about that side. You can't even speak to that side because and it's funny, like I said, how it organically melted together that the header of the YouTube video that night, with not knowing that this chick was going to invade and hijack the chat, that it was, why did they hate Karen Reed? That I had this conversation with her.
Yeah.
She proved it. And it also proved some of my things that if there is potential jurors with a mindset like her, right, that, you know, there's some things that need to be cleaned up with this case because people are pushing narratives out there. And, you know, and I have things to say about that, but it just don't even matter to talk to them people because she didn't agree with one thing I said, like not one thing. There wasn't nothing. It wasn't shady that Brian A didn't come out the house. It wasn't shady that Jen, you know, allegedly.
Did you ever hear that, Jimmy?
You know, and it wasn't shady that Higgins didn't say goodbye to anybody, but he clearly said something.
I did hear that. That was
it's like,
yes, it was wild.
Jen, well, Jen's a friend. Well, she threw Jen under the bus.
Oh yeah, she dragged
there was a
on
bunch.
her like.
Really?
What did she say, James? Talk to the people.
I'm trying to remember.
Well, James been smoking that shit again. But what happened is,
Hey, don't blame it on that on the show. I'm always on.
Well, no, she said that she said that Jen McCabe, if people want to go watch it, she said that Jen McCabe hates Brian Higgins and that she would never cover for Brian Higgins. So my speculation about, you know, this fight would never have happened because she would have never had Brian Higgins back, which she thought was helping the situation. But if you really think about it, then that might mean Brian might have really left and big bad Brian A might have did some things. And let me just say this too. I wanted to say this. So she kept saying, how do I feel about torturing the families? Right? That was her main thing. And then she brought the kids in it. So I asked her, I said, well, you know, you're bringing the kids in this. They're 13. I didn't know how old John O'Keefe's nieces and nephew were, his kids. I said, how old is she? 13 and 16. I said, well, don't you think they have an opinion? And then I said, I never brought the kids into it to torment these people. And then I said to her, you can't.
Probably the first time. I mean, we never mentioned them on the show.
Never.
Like, I mean, do you mention them at all?
Well, this is what she was saying. So anyway, she was saying, why we tormented Brian A. Did I ever meet him, Jimmy? You know, down the line of the culprits. And I told her, listen, this is what's on court TV. They do it their way. I do it my way. Every time I publish a video, be clear, people. When I publish a video, it's under entertainment. Okay, it's entertainment. So I can say whatever and kick any angle I want. That's what it is. Then she called me a grifter. So that I told her that I own the grift. I co-grift. I'm grifting. I'm co-grifting. That's what we do. We're grifting. It is what it is.
Oh, I needed this.
Right?
I needed this tonight.
And I told her. I also told her that she's monetized too. So if you're mad at me, you need to be mad at YouTube. YouTube created YouTube. We partner with them. So you should be mad at Leo Cohen that runs YouTube, and you should be mad that he created Super Chat.
She knows Leo.
She knows Leo. She knows Mark Wahlberg. She knows all these people.
How does she know Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah,
allegedly.
Through Brian, right?
From Brian, from Boston
You know Mark. That's a small world here, right?
So just
I know Johnny.
You know, I gotta say one thing. I'll throw one thing in here. I want you to continue, but apparently I heard that she took your advice and changed her handle, and she changed the verbiage on her handle. I don't know if she's Mass Troll Mafia anymore. It's something else. So I think, what is it now?
Really?
I'll look at it.
She took some advice.
But I think she took some of your advice. Maybe if you give her some, mental health counseling, maybe that should be the thing she does first.
Yeah, about her branding. 25 discs or whatever it is at the gym with you every day.
Yeah.
I would
Or she can walk dogs. Maybe she can walk like when you were talking about plates. I was thinking about dogs. Like that's what me. When you talk about plates, it's me walking dogs. That just keeps me sane every day. Those dogs don't change. The personality's the same. Yeah,
that's your baseline. You got to have a positive baseline. Obviously, she don't have no positive baselines. Her life is filled with chaos. I choose peace. I got nothing against the woman. Now, if everybody, I see what they say in the chat. She's this. She's a rat. She's a snitch, and all these different things. If that's what this woman is doing, and she's a straight informant, and she's a rat, and she's no good, then you know what? Hey, I don't agree with that. What can I say? But at the end of the day, as my kid's father would say, my kid's grandfather would say, he would say, that's your problem, not me problem. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like it just, we're not at Nashville Street. That shit don't mean nothing to me. So if that's what she's doing and she's ratting people out, God bless her. She's gonna have to deal with that. Her conscience is her karma. Your conscience is your karma. So one day her conscience will come and bite her in the back of her head, and she's gonna have to deal with her own inner voice, and that's gonna suck being a rat. But what I was saying is, let me just say this: is that when she said I was torturing the family. And why do I call him Big Bad Brian A and all these different things? I told her because the story is comical. It's comical at this point. I was making love to my wife. Please don't go, girl. You know what I mean? He was up there.
The butt dials.
The butt dials. The whole shit. The donuts.
Stick
Stick it to him. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So the whole story, calling with the knuckles. Queen Chris A. I was at the pizza shop. It's a ritual. She dropped my clothes off. I had to change, and and then who it's before the donut and the dog never barked. It's like obviously there's too much of a promo you could cut on these people for that fuckery. And this is what they said. This is their words, and they never got on any platform to clarify anything. So that's on them. They have the same platform as us. They can make a YouTube and they can clarify some things, and then maybe they could change the narrative, but they don't. And that's a big indication of some guilty shit. So I don't think it's the same to what she's saying. Like as far as and then she goes into the family. Oh, well, they diss Paul O'Keefe's family and this and that. And the people that do that, that goes in on Paul O'Keefe's family and all that, I don't agree with that at all. I don't. Like you can have an opinion on it. You can have an opinion, but we're talking about the law. We're talking about if you was Karen Reed and you was facing a murder case, the last people you want against you. You don't want the family against you. Like let's just say you did have a murder case and the family knew and you was guilty, but the family was like, we forgive him for killing my child. That's still a better look. You know what I mean? They might give you 25 without the L. You know what I mean? But the fact that they're still sitting there saying, no, she's guilty, she's guilty. Now here's the thing. Just imagine if the family was on her side. This whole shit would be turned around. People like Mass. What's the name again, James?
Now it's Mass Hole Mafia. She got rid of control.
It's Mass Ave. Mass
Ave.
People like Mass Ave Mafia wouldn't have.
Mass and Kaz.
She wouldn't have that. She wouldn't have that. She wouldn't have that talking point if the family. She wouldn't have that talking point if the family was on her side, on Karen's side,
Right.
and that's her only talking point. That so okay, you're going against Big Bad Brian A&M and Jen, and then it's like I told her, listen, it's comical. And then what about the family? The John's family, and it's like okay, there is some people who say some wild shit, and it's just like that's not a good look. Period. In any case, you don't want the family against you because ultimately Hank Brennan is there for that family. So that's how that all transpired. I think I spoke for the Karen Reed, and at the end of the day, I'm all about awareness. And I was just trying to spread awareness and spread our points because there's potential, because this is not my first show. There's potential jurors that are watching this and they're all looking at them and they're making a reel. And I've been saying this from jump. They're making a reel of all these sound bites of what she said. I hit them, the knee, this, I clipped them this, and they're going through it all. And that's going to be their thing in court. And our thing in court, I can guarantee everybody this. And quote me now.
All right, let me just.
I need to go feed my dog, so I'm going to give somebody a chance to come up and talk if they want to. You can hear them barking. They're hungry.
Yes. Yeah, Renee, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
And James, I'm glad to pop down too if you need to bring anybody else.
No, Jimmy, you're good. If you got stuff you got to do, you're good. I was just trying to find.
Good. Just in case you wanted to bring anybody else. Yeah.
I'm going to be
listening. Renee, bye. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Love you.
Thank you for having me. Love you both.
Yes.
Peace.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You too.
Renee has a channel, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she
You
does.
plugged it the other day
do?
for me. Thank you.
Oh, all right. So it's plugged right here. I got it. It's at. I'm gonna have to go subscribe to it right
Thanks,
now.
Natalie D. I love her. You have the best mods.
Yes.
JFK too.
Look at Natalie D is such a baddie. Oh my God. So many beautiful people. I can't.
Yes.
Thank you at Free Kelsey. It's nice. Although I'm sitting here getting chilly now, I'm gonna put my hoodie on.
Yeah, no, definitely. I just subscribed. You're gonna start doing more content?
Yes. And my opening guest, I'm not gonna say who it is, but she might be sitting here on the panel with us.
Oh.
What?
Jimmy's gonna start. You're gonna have to start a channel soon too. But it was great seeing you, Natalie.
I was trying to
good
get
at
her to
this,
come with
though.
me, James. I was trying to get her, but I'll take her.
I
as
need a
guest for now.
co-host. No, you can't take her. I need a co-host.
All right, we're gonna duke it out.
Yeah, we might have to.
Listen, she's a free agent. You need to call God.
Free agent right now, right? Take her an offer she can't refuse.
I love y'all.
We might just have to sit here with James and just be his sidekicks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll go wherever God designates my destination. Okay.
Exactly.
Whatever it's supposed to be will happen. So I'm just happy to guest for everyone and uplift everyone. So if you have a channel, you want to kick it, Kiki, let's go. I'm okay with that.
I agree.
Oh,
fine.
Natalie.
Thank you though for the shout out, James. I appreciate that.
Yay,
Appreciate
Renee.
y'all. Bye, chat.
All right.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
She's so sweet. I love her.
She is not. I didn't realize. I forgot she had a channel. I heard him say it the other night.
Yes. And I'm really proud of the people in the community that want to start something because there's enough room for everybody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like everyone has something to offer and bring to the table. And if anything, I would rather everyone be on their entrepreneur business so that there's less people working 9 to 5s if they don't have to. Obviously, if you love to do it, great. But I think what we're missing a lot of is just like human connection because after 2020, it's been
Hold
crazy.
on.
Oh, James,
I
take
know.
it down. Take
I'm
it down,
trying.
please.
It came up in.
Not today. No, senor.
Not today. No, it came up in.
Screen shares gotta go.
These are videos that I liked.
And we can like them the next time. That's okay. Let's move on. Let's keep it very cute, very classy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, for sure. let's go to playlist. How many's in here? 121.
Well, you're working too. That's great.
Yeah, but where are they? I
Staring at the
can't.
world through my rear
They
view.
were all coming up on the side before. Now I can't see them.
Well, I'm
These ain't.
unfortunately very unfamiliar with this stuff, so unfortunately I cannot
Oh wait,
like.
maybe some of these. No, this is not anything to do with my channel. Man,
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
you know somebody's screen recording this. What's in his purchases?
Right? Go ahead. Subscription. Oh, subscriptions right here. Is that what you mean?
No, like before it, like you went into your profile and it said like view purchases. Like you know how people are. Ideals, no. Rebuke, rebuke, rebuke. Absolutely not. Not today, not ever.
Yeah. Where is
Are you looking for
playlist?
your playlist?
Yeah. So like, see this right here, but it
Mhm.
says 121. Like this one right here, what we were just watching. But where are the? Oh wait,
Staring at the world through my
maybe
rear view.
these are them right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Just looking back at the world from another level, you know what I mean?
Multiple gunshots, fill the block, fun stops. Figures it's calling cops. People got nobody stop. I wonder when the world stops. Karen last night, 2 kids
Yeah,
died while a
these
whole
are
block
when
stand.
I think this
I will never
is
understand the society.
that
First they try to murder me, then they lie to me. Product of a dying breed. All my homies trying weed. Now the little baby's crazy, raised off
I
in
always
sleep.
love this video.
Calm the fuck down.
Oh, it's on fast. Hold on, let me play it. Whoever made this.
The fuck down.
Oh my god, Becky. Pampers in the bag.
You got the pain.
God damn.
Duck. Oh
I
wait,
love
this
that.
was.
For 2.5 years now.
Yes.
Not one person here.
Yep.
Ever.
This is right after the
I
verdict.
believe. Never. I think we dug in deeper. And look what happened.
You're still a little frozen, I think.
I was shocked when I came out to see that they allowed you guys in the street. Yeah. But not only that, the amount of people.
This is crazy.
Look at that. Looking mint today.
Wow.
Yeah, look at mint.
Hey, you'll take it.
He's gotta get up and go.
Yeah, let him go. You. Oh god damn! That's their boss, Nick.
Morrissey
That's
was
them.
walking up.
Look at the COs. Oh god damn! So I guess the crowd has spoken.
Hey, baby. What's going on, baby? Number 2.
Nick, you were in there today. How was Karen's reaction?
Put it this way, the defense was okay with the guilty verdict on OUI.
Right. That's why everyone should be.
But I will say this, for anybody who tells you that the defense putting that on that verdict slip
Was
was a
a-
bad idea, you guys were
You
not
was-
right.
You was sad.
wrong.
You wrong. You wrong.
We should yell at you wrong.
Yeah.
It was a strategic move to do
It
that.
was. Right.
Because last trial they were hung on manslaughter, one of the lesser included.
They could have something to punish her with.
Give them a bone. She ultimately admitted to drinking in the documentary. They found her guilty for something that she did. The only thing that she did, and so be it.
So be it.
Yeah. It's not the first OUI DUI given in Massachusetts. Yeah, no matter what the verdict was, we had to apply it.
Nick, how was the O'Keefe? Yeah.
They were lied to. They've been lied to by the DA and everybody for years.
How was the O'Keefe? Yeah, no, they were.
All right. Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think, Jimmy? Think I should go back into the archives of when we were just looking at?
I think, I'm trying to follow, like, first of all, your pivot is everything. And I'm very grateful that you listened to that because I think that a lot of us in the chat, and, myself included, we just want you to elevate. And I think there is something beautiful about witnessing a chapter in your life that was so instrumental in what community can look like when we actually all stick together. But the tragedy of it too, that when things go sour,
James
there
Jackson.
is
Ooh,
there
I'm
is a
sorry.
level of grief. No, it's okay. There's a level of grief that you go through because it's like, damn, man, like you look back and you're like, yeah, we could have done more and it would have been great. But I think there's also just this acknowledgement that sometimes things are supposed to end, sometimes not the greatest way, but in a way that it served its purpose. And whatever it is that you were doing, whether it was intentional or not, like I don't think anyone imagined that it would be as big as it was. I mean, even Karen, I'm sure she was like, I'm just a normal person from this area. Now, all of a sudden, my face is everywhere. And my case, my life is under scrutiny by the entire world. That's not something that a lot of people can, one, say. And also for you guys to be a part of that is a big deal. Like you guys were a part of making history, right? So I think that what people don't talk about is like when that precious thing gets dismantled or destroyed, where do we go from here? Right. And this is where everyone's being tested. I mean, I could even say myself, I didn't expect to come from the chat to then all of a sudden be on your stream or going on Calling All Beans, like that never registered in my mind when I came here because I was just like, I'm an observer, but I'm going to just go with the flow. And if I see a need for a conversation that might help people maybe get a different perspective, then if I feel called to go up there, all right, I'm going to do it. But I think that ultimately, whatever you feel is right for you, I think what I've learned that's helped is take a second to see, is this going to work or not? Like, regardless of money, like, just think of it from the perspective of like, what is this going to do for me mentally, emotionally? What consequences am I going to look at? And the more that you're able to self-evaluate in the beginning, those decisions become less about what other people want and they just become more natural for you, that you feel confident in making the choice. But I will tell you, the minute you feel like it's like, should I do this? The answer is absolutely not. Because if you have to question it in that manner, that's like God telling you like, actually, let's pivot.
Right.
So you pivoting today is like great because your audience wants to see you win. Your real people, they have the understanding that if it's your time, they want to be there to uplift you. It's not about like dragging you into the trenches of shit that like is out of your control anyway. So if you want to go back and watch all this stuff, I think it's great. I think, it's all about how you handle it. And, your audience, your chat is even like the guys, everybody who truly supports you, they know the person that you are and the spirit you carry. And like most of us, I think, because a lot of us are women, we kind of feel like very protective of you to some degree. We're like, not James, he's a good one. So like, a lot of people just want to see you, like they just want to see you win. And also too, like, I mean, I've had conversations with many people about this. Like, even with that, you got to tread lightly too, because you got to trust you more than anything. And the only way you can get to that is by your internal reflection. Because what I feel with all of this memory lane, it's a yearning for that community again and to like rebuild it. But sometimes those characters switch out. Maybe there's a new group and it's not tied to Karen Reed, but I feel like if you get into fashion, my guy, these people can never, like you would slay the game, like real shit. And I think that you just having the ability to adapt to your new environment and to your new circumstances, what's happened has already happened. How do you take what you learned from that to make it into something new? That's the stage that you're in now. And I'll get off my soapbox in a second and just say, don't let anybody trick you out your spot, because what you have is special. And I don't care if anybody thinks whatever y'all could talk, it don't matter. What you have is special. You have authenticity. And when you're about to break out of like a system or a thought process, that system and thought process is going to fight back because they don't want to see you elevate. So respectfully to all of that, and do what you got to do. So I'm here, whatever you want to do. Want to watch some videos? Let's go.
Sure. Yeah, this one came up. I seen it as I was scrolling down, and I remember making this, and I mean, I'll probably get a copy strike. I don't, people say, oh, why do they play the music? The only difference about playing music and getting, struck for it is you don't get the replay value. So, like when I first started and people thought it was going to be a petty stream, there was like 270 something people in here. Now, that down to 144. It was just at 150. It's going down. But this right here, this is not petty. When I made this video, I thought about John O'Keefe. I thought about his sister. I thought about the kids. I thought about Karen. I thought about just that whole incident, how sad it was. And I got this.
Jackson. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
I will fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue. I reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours to interlock. I'll wait for you.
His body was found in a snowbank in Canton.
His body discovered in a pile of snow.
Injuries, including skull fractures and signs of hypothermia. The question is, how did this happen? Who is responsible?
Even when I'm down to my last breath, even when they say there's nothing left, so don't give up. My friend's boyfriend is not home. Waterfall. She doesn't remember John O'Keefe.
No matter what this world will throw, it won't shake me loose. I'll reach my hands out in the dark and wait for yours to interlock. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. 'Cause I'm not giving up.
As you come down Fairview, there's a bit of a decline and it curves to the left. And my eyes are here. And I said, he's right there. I jumped out the passenger side and I fell into the street.
But despite how working on John and his exposure to the cold just too much, he's pronounced dead. John is apparently but the entire because John is one of Boston's.
We expect our criminals to commit crimes. That's what criminals do. We don't expect that from our law enforcement. Most important part, to help show the role the government played in this entire conspiracy, because she has decided she had an interest in somebody else.
That's beautiful, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available, so if you'd like to monitor the air traffic system, you'll find that on Channel 9 and your headsets in the seat pocket in front of you. We'll give you a little more information about our service plan for our flight this evening as soon as we're in the air. Thank you, and again, welcome aboard. Ladies and gentlemen.
3 years. It's a
People
lot of
can
time.
change it. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of time. So I don't hold it against anybody. I don't hold it against, but I could tell you what it was. See, the thing is, most people want to paint this out to be as simple as John walking in the house, getting beat up, getting put on the lawn.
No.
It's not that simple.
It's not that
It's
simple.
not that simple. You got way too many witnesses, right, against Karen.
I don't know if I'm gonna catch anybody coming in. I just wanted to say good morning. And it's a beautiful morning here at the Dedham Courthouse. Met some people, boots on the ground are out here. This was one morning I went to. And I'll tell you, there's a lot more media than there was last year, and that's a good thing. The story's getting out there. And everybody's playing their part. I had to get my coffee in before I went in. I still think I'm going to get my coffee in. Oh, I don't want to get hit by a car. You doing? You stopping? You letting me go? Thank you. Good morning. Let's sit right here for a second. Finish my coffee. Watch, Karen drives by me right now. Hey.
Oh, it's Karen.
People filming me. Nice. What's up, Dragonfly? What's up, Screaming Daisy? What's this? What's up, Ips Dixie? Ipsy Dixit? She's like she hangs
So
out
I think
the
this is the
window.
new buffer zone.
Like,
oh, well, whatever you want to call it. What up, Norman?
Norman Corey.
Good morning, Cash.
Good morning. Good
Pink
morning.
pocket square.
Yeah, so I didn't really want to say nothing last night when we were live on JFK's channel, but obviously I'm at the courthouse today. It was funny too because, real quick backstory on this. I will be going in. Everybody was saying how this is like kind of when it started. Where the hell? Oh, that's weird. This is when it started with everybody saying, oh, they really don't support Karen and they never go down there. They're not like boots on. Like they were just saying anything they could. But I didn't want to say like I'm going to court tomorrow. So then after that was it was the night before, and then this had happened. So it was just funny how it worked out. Smith and Wesson, huh? That's no Jackie. Wow, Jackie. I haven't seen Jackie. Something Hopefully else. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate that. After the morning I had coming here, it was crazy. Thank you so much. I never seen Smith and Wesson bikes. I know it's a gun. Yeah, the cops had Smith and Wesson bike. Yeah, it's Smith and Wesson bike. It's crazy. So who do you guys think is going to be testifying today? Yeah, McCabe was there.
That's crazy. Like you did say that you were there for her testimony. That's wild.
Am I with Will and Melanie? No,
I am not. I didn't know that Will and Melanie are here.
They weren't there.
I will be with them. If they're going in, obviously I will be with them, sure.
Someone was it was a coffee spot right down.
The glare is coming? Word. Me and the glare, I got to meet up every time he's been here, I think. Well, not every time, disclaimer. The last few times. He might be inside right now. I do see that some people went inside. It's 8:47. Damn, Cash, thank you, girl. It's 8:47. So I'm assuming that they could probably be inside. I don't know. Who the hell knows?
I don't know. Who the hell knows?
Never change that. Never change.
Crazy that.
It was far from Sean from the Gulf.
How life is, like, you know, come full circle.
Catch me right here.
I am getting ready to go into court. Not for myself, to support, you know, Karen, and it's just wild. Not so much here with Karen, but just this point of my life, it's just it's crazy to say the least. If you know me, you know me. Get your butt in the room. Yeah, I'm going to. I mean, I don't even think Karen's here yet. I don't see the cars, so I was just like, all right, she's not here yet. I still got some time. My uncle's not here yet. It's bring your nephew to work day, so I think I would walk in with my uncle. No,
Bring your nephew to work. That's what I was telling people because they were like, "Oh, who invited you? Why are you here?" Like it's
lady got caught. Look.
Yeah, she got caught at the light. Someone was beeping. It turned green. She was there.
Got a couple joggers down here. Surprised the glare. If the glare is here, I would bet that he's somebody that's smoking a butt. You know?
I didn't know. Someone said he was coming. In the chat, someone said that.
Yeah. But that's just so funny because it's
That's
like
awesome,
you just
though.
say it out loud.
Good
and
morning,
you're like,
Michelle.
whatever.
That's awesome that he's gonna be here.
Yeah, this is like
and Melanie. I never met Melanie, so that's cool. Get to meet Melanie. You know, all these different creators. JFK will be here tomorrow. Hi, just having my coffee.
That's me talking to Karen.
I'll see you soon. Karen.
Oh.
Telling me I look nice. I gotta get in there now.
You gotta do the fashion thing, bro. Like you gotta do it. That's your calling.
I even brought a bag.
Hey!
Usually I have, but I knew going into the bag.
Is ST in the limo?
Yeah, they go all the limos. The caddies. That was when ST was in there every day.
Excuse me, guys.
You know, all the times I've been there.
Hey, how are you? I would do hugs in this group.
It's so nice to meet you.
You too.
We do hugs in this group.
We did, yeah.
Now we just say how we can't stand you and whatever else.
Sometimes that's the pivot to remove the things and people and places that just, you know, they serve a temporary purpose and you just wish them well on their way, you know. But I think that what people don't talk about is or at least we try to mask that it's bad, you know.
Hey, look over there. Quite a crowd gathering. Who's that guy? Man, he's dressed sharp.
I guess they're just playing as they're over. But go ahead.
as you were saying, some people.
No, I think like the thing that doesn't get talked about enough because it's like when you're in anger mode, like you just focus on all the negative stuff, which seems to be kind of what's happening. But like anger comes from a sense of sadness too, right? Like you kind of are just like, damn, like why did this have to happen? And sometimes we don't know what those reasons are, but if you trust that you're being led somewhere and you have faith that wherever you're meant to go is the right place, unfortunately, like there's that saying that people say, like, sometimes God sets a table and not everybody can have a seat at it. And it'd be the people you least expect because you're like, yo, I met you and you're so cool. And you want all of that to work out. But that's not always the case. And it's no, like, sometimes those contracts have to end and on a soul level, right? Like we all found each other somehow and it's all destined to be this way for now, but it's temporary, like in the long scheme. But, especially if you grow up with, like, I'll just say for myself, like I grew up always wanting like family and friends, but I didn't have the proper tools on how to vet the right people. So I would just be like, everyone's my friend. And then you're like, actually, I didn't do my due diligence. Like I'm letting certain behaviors slide because of my need to not want to feel alone. But then realizing that all these people occupied space and I was still alone anyway. And then you have that realization and you're like, were they even really my friends? Like, you're like, wait, like, did I dupe myself? So that comes with just doing the inner work of like reevaluating your own life and how you show up, because it's easy to be like, oh, it's their fault. And a lot of times, yes, but a lot of times it's if you are a person that is very agreeable, like I am a recovering people pleaser just because of my own circumstances. It's been difficult to say no until recently. Now I'm like, absolutely not. No, no hesitations. But prior to that, you don't think that these people know that I could kind of manipulate this one because they're reading energy. They could see that, oh, you have an eagerness to want to please, or you have an eagerness to make people happy.
And we
So,
talked about that prior, and I'll tell
mhm.
you right now, I'm at where you were before, learning how to be able to say, you know what? No, I can't be a part of this and I can't be a part of that. And, but I get exactly what I mean. But it's almost like, too, that you're a good person. I try to be a good person, and you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, too. But it's hard. Like I'm teaching myself to not, I mean, I never trusted everybody anyway,
Mhm.
but now I'm trying to just trust myself that I had the whole thing set up for what I was gonna do, but I didn't, just for me, like you said, to even have to question it. I knew that it wasn't probably something I should be doing.
Mhm.
And then now here I am just going over old archive videos, and me and you were talking, and I feel better doing that than if I put that up. Oh yeah, we would have had a bunch of trolls in here. We would have had, more people watching, but that's what, and if you haven't seen by now, that's what it's about. Not you, but people in the chats, and you see that's all people are caring about now. Who's fighting with who, and who's got the tea on this one, and what did that one say, and man, that is getting so crazy because now it's turning, like they say, oh, it's just YouTube, it's just the internet, but it can get serious. It can turn to the streets very fast, like.
Right.
And what I mean by that, it's not just people like that come from the streets. It can be corrupt cops that don't like what they see going on, and they may mess with you. It could be anybody. So I think that the negativity is going to draw the negativity, and the people that see through the bullshit and all that, and people that have like faith and they believe in themselves and they have a good sense, a good relationship with God or their higher power. Those are the people that I want to be around. Successful, happy people, mostly happy. I don't care of your success of money and
Well, success isn't tied to happiness because if you look at like all the celebrities, like look at the very famous family with the K last name. They're all
yeah,
like they have all the money in the world. They got all the work done, and what they can't keep is a relationship, and they lack
right.
love in their life because of what they prioritize. So it's less about the material aspect, but what you feel like just taking in the small things. And like it's like, oh, today I get to live another day. It's snowing, but you know what? It looks beautiful on the trees. I'm going to take a picture and just enjoy it. Like it's simplifying and really stripping down what has any influence over your life. And I can tell you, I'm somebody that when I went through I call it, well, it is a spiritual awakening. I was 35 and I had everything stripped from me. And I was smoking so much weed, bro. Like, I was smoking so much. Like, my voice was so hoarse because I was trying to numb my existence. I hated my life. And it wasn't because I wasn't blessed. I was too blind to see it. I was too blind because I wanted to control how my success, or like, what I wanted to be like. I wanted to be the best at things. I was such a bad perfectionist. Like I would start a workout program, and if I missed a day, I would start from the very beginning, even if I was 3 weeks in, like super hard on myself. And then one day I was just like, yo, I can't live like this anymore. Like I have a child. What am I doing? Like, am I really like gonna live the rest of my life being this way? Like, no. So that meant people, places, and things that I could be like, thank you for, teaching me what I needed to learn, but I have to leave you here and you move forward. And it can be isolating because I think a part of why people resist the ability to change or to sit with themselves is because when you're used to controlling everything in your life, not having control of the outcome or having any idea of what that looks like is fucking scary. So you're like, I'm going into the void.
Yeah.
And I did that. I took out all my social media, everything. I literally disappeared. And that was the best thing I could have ever done because I can be testament today and be like, yo, I don't smoke anymore. And it's no disrespect to anybody who does, but like it wasn't doing good for me. It made me super paranoid at one point. I don't have vices the same way. I like committed to disciplining myself and knowing that this world like profits off of your emotional reaction. I'm like, no, y'all not gonna get my cortisol levels through the roof. Absolutely freaking lutely not. Okay. Like we're keeping that in check. So
Right.
when you have that realization, then you're like, yo, I matter too. You matter. The chat matters. Why are we giving our energy so willingly to people who want to mishandle it? Like if you say if I go online and someone's like, "Oh, this girl Chimmy is like such a terrible person." Well, you know what? I could be a terrible person in your eyes, but are you paying my light bill? Respectfully? Like you're not. So it doesn't matter. Respectfully, it
Yeah.
just doesn't matter. But that's just
No,
me.
I know. It's funny because even the people that sometimes will say, I'm here for you, or I don't know. I don't know if they truly are. Like it's just very hard to like I'm a great judge of character, knowing who's who and what they're here for and whatever. And but then again, I have a heart where I try to see the best in everything. And just some people they're broken. They don't care. But you know how it is. We deal with it as it comes. This video is actually funny. I don't even know how this is in. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's public because this was a night where I was on vacation. I was out in like I'm a city guy, like you can tell. So I was out where there was like I saw a moose. I woke up it was beautiful where I was.
Wow.
Yeah, I woke up, there was a moose. There was like it was crazy. You would hear like wolves howling, and it was just so much forest, and we had like a lake house, and but the rest was forest. So like yeah, it was nuts. But that night, um, Auntie Deb came on with me, and I think he got mad because he thought I took the stream down because of him, but I just didn't like the way I looked. So I don't know if this video here. Look, I don't know what it is. I don't know what if it's.
Maybe you should watch it not with everyone just in case. Like
No,
maybe
I
take
know
it
it's
off your
not.
screen.
I know it's not terrible. I know it's not that bad where I'm like gonna regret it. I mean, who knows? Who the hell knows? Let's see that. Yeah.
So disclaimer, everybody, we're about to witness something we're not sure yet, but disclaimer.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put the disclaimer. Actually, this is the night that the woman won the disclaimer hat, and I sent it out to her, and she still hasn't emailed me back. Well, disclaimer, my PR sent it out to her, and it was autographed and everything, and I sent her stickers, and I thought she would have reached out, but she hasn't. Let's see, where is it?
Hope she's all right, because who knows what happens. Life
Yeah,
is crazy like
because
that.
she even said something like, "Oh wait, look at I'm trashed." Oh snap! Here comes Jimmy. We were dying though. I remember that. Let me see. When he gets into these streams, he's James Jackson. He zones into these streams and he pays attention to what he needs to be. Ooh, oh goddamn! Look at this. Oh snap! Here comes Jimmy? Question mark. Who? Jimmy? Who? Jimmy? Our lawyer? Fuckery Donuts lawyer? Because that's the only. I mean, who you calling Jimmy? That's our lawyer. Yes, E-Pags. You got that or what, man? What are you doing? You know, E-Pags, I love it. I love it. I love it. But without further ado, I don't know who you guys were talking about. Jimmy does, but this is who I know. This is who I know. God damn.
You almost fucking killed Tom.
Me?
Dude, I'm driving and I'm listening to you starting a fight with someone. You're like, Tom Brokaw? Okay, cool fucking name. I'm like, it's Tom Brokaw. He doesn't even know who the fuck he's talking to.
Who is he?
Well, it's not the actual Tom Brokaw. I don't know if the actual Tom Brokaw is still alive.
I don't even know who the hell it is. I don't know who the hell knows Jimmy. You know how
I'm listening to you and I'm like, I get like as I'm watching, I'm like, why is he even bothering? And then I'm like, wait, I do the same fucking thing when someone says something sideways. It's the same fucking thing. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are, bitch?
but you should know me, bro. I hardly even see the chat, so I'm like, I caught it. I was like, who the fuck is this guy talking to?
You're like, okay, Tom, you know, we're gonna put you a little fucking time out. We're gonna ban you.
Put him in the fucking little chair in preschool. Sit in that little fucking chair, and turn the fuck around and look at the fucking wall, Tom.
Oh, so I gotta tell you, StreamYard, right? I ditched StreamYard, dude. I'm done with it.
I'm not done with it.
I only do it through the YouTube app. Way easier.
Well, I wish I knew that because I pay about $8 a month.
I know. I just like
and I don't. Well, there's a disclaimer for everybody.
Yo, it's mad expensive.
We're telling you something. You
Yeah,
should.
I pay
$8. I was like, I didn't know. I got the $89.99.
88.
Yeah, 88.
Who the hell knows?
Who the hell knows? I don't know. Who the hell knows? And it was a lot. It was
maybe it's not 88. I don't know. Who the hell knows?
It was $88.99. How about that?
No, it's a weird ass number, right?
It was like 80. Yeah, I think it's $88.99. Who the hell knows? Anyway, it's costing us a lot of fucking money, and we don't need to be paying that shit. So if you have a new way, you tell me about that.
Dude, literally, I can't believe I haven't been doing this from the beginning. You just go on the YouTube app, you press the little plus sign, and you go live. What? You don't get to have a banner?
Wait, so I can't do all this cool shit? Like, hold on.
Yeah.
I don't smoke cigarettes, so you know who the hell knows.
I do, and I'm on your channel, so I'm freely smoking cigarettes here.
You're good, man. You're good on my channel.
And you know what? Why don't you could fucking hit a fucking crack rock right now, dude. Who cares?
Nah,
It's your channel. It's your channel. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Calm the fuck down with that shit.
No, because I hate.
I smoke weed.
I
That's
hate that
it.
shit.
No, I get
like,
it.
James, oh my god, are you drinking, James? Are you okay?
I know. I will not be honest with you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm in a house. I'm safe. If you guys really want to know what I just did, you have to go into my OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm good.
That's what the money is.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't. But I don't know nothing about that shit.
Listen, it's not like you can find my feet anywhere on the internet or anything like that. All right? Who
the hell knows? You might see a toe here and there, but it's not mine.
Toes.
couple toes.
1, 2, 3 toes.
I mean, 1, 2, 3. Who the fuck knows?
2, 3, maybe. Who the hell toes? Who the hell toes?
Who the fuck's counting? Oh god damn, Jimmy. Oh god damn. I tell you, man, it's been a crazy week.
Dude, how do you feel? Did you free Karen Reed? Did you single-handedly fucking free Karen Reed?
I think I literally free Karen Reed.
Like,
not from. I mean, I might have from her mind, from all this bullshit.
Oh shit! Wait.
Who the hell knows? I might have freed her from her. Free your mind, and the rest will follow.
You might have, dude.
I might have, dude. I might have. And you know something? That's a good thing. That's in God's time.
Because there's no doubt in my mind, Higgins didn't fucking. This is all Higgy, dude. It's all Higgy. It's all Big Higgy.
I tell Big Higgy all the time. Call back. Me and JK said tonight. Call the fuck back in so we can get a new sound bite and throw that shit out to the fucking
dude,
fans.
He's on a fucking ventilator somewhere, dude. He's like barely hanging on.
Higgy's literally watching us right now. Actually, hi Higgy. He's watching us right now. Like, I don't know how they showed that footage of me outside, but it's the same hoodie.
Who the hell knows?
Who the hell knows? It's the same hoodie. It's the same hoodie. We know it's the same hoodie because we know you didn't change. You don't look gear like that.
You know what, Higgy? I do think there's some truth to those rumors. I do think you're a predator. Can I prove it? No. But just look at him. Look at those eyes. How'd you get him, Higgy? How'd you get him, Higgy?
Oh, I wish you could pull that up. Shit, I mean, I should have it on deck. I didn't want to steal your shit. The only thing I stole from you, I take from you my chat. Who the hell knows? All I say is I don't know. Who the hell knows? But then after I say, where to Honey Deb?
James, when I go on anyone else's stream or someone else's channel and I see people saying we got Karen Reeves to free, or they're saying peg leg, or they're saying
yeah.
That's fine. Listen,
no, I
don't care. Listen,
but I feel like
that's
another
move. Make another move.
Exactly.
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
My point exactly. JFK went out the other night. He said they were screaming 39,000. They were screaming you wrong. They were screaming this. They were screaming. I'm like, it's everything we say. So it's exactly make another hole. You know, if you want to try to
take it. You'll come up with something else. But that's I feel like that's kind of like a good thing. Like I get what you're saying. At first, when you see someone taking your shit, you're like.
I mean, disclaimer. This is no disrespect to nobody, but I go on Twitter. Well, on Twitter, Game of Thrones. So you put your shit up there. It's Game of Thrones to me because I don't put something. I was like literally almost done with a 45-minute video, and then I'm like, nah.
Game of
after like 45 minutes of thinking, should I put this up? I'm gonna
save it for yourself.
Yeah. And I was like, nah. After 45 minutes, but you is that want to push it up?
Natalie, this is
Video Jesus. I like what you do. You're great. You're great at what you do. You put up a video.
These are just old videos, so. We're just going through the archives. It just came up.
It's a free flow right now. Just going through memory lane.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. Let me see. Me and him did laugh a lot, though, together. I'll tell you. I mean.
You know what it just feels like? It's like a breakup. You know, you have a great relationship.
Hey, Jimmy.
I don't know what you are. You call yourself G.
Take that back.
Disclaimer.
Now I gotta put some hardcore rap on it. Jeez.
We used to laugh together.
Oh,
I remember when we had a coffee together.
Man.
No, but you know what? It's cathartic.
No, I don't know.
Like, listen, it's cathartic, and I'm here for it because you know what? It's a very human thing, and I think that's why people love you so much is because you're very authentic in your emotions and who you are as a person, and we kind of go with the flow of who you are. So you're not afraid to be like, yo, like, man, you know, and most people are wearing a mask and putting on a show. Like yours is like, we're seeing you. Like that's not a performance. This is actually who you are. So it's refreshing, one, because, you know, we're used to seeing people like very interview mode or whatever the case may be, but you are you. And this is a part of being a human.
Right. And I've always
said most people don't understand what that is because most people don't know who they are. Ooh, dropped a gem for you.
No, but I mean, I've always said it like from day one, um, there may be things, but this was for me, and not to sound selfish, but I did it for myself just so when I hear myself say something, um, you know, I check myself. Like if I hear it coming out, it's like that's not true. You're not gonna lie. So I never came in here lying. I never came in here claiming to be somebody I wasn't. Um, and I'll tell you that right there is what I think built relationships between certain people and why I to this day still have those relationships with certain people because the trust is there. Um, they know what they're getting when they're with me. They know how I'm gonna like. It's just I don't know how to explain to how they would feel, but I know for me, just keeping it real is just who I am. I can't fake the funk. Never
Right,
been able
because
to do that.
a lot of people are conditioned to do that because they're uncomfortable being different or being themselves because they're still searching for what that is. Because if you think about it, like, are you a millennial? What year
Millennial?
were you? Yeah, are you a millennial
No,
or you Gen X?
Gen X,
You're Gen X?
right?
Okay, well, I'm a millennial. What do you want me to do? Like,
You a
so what?
millennial?
I'm
Wait,
a millennial.
what year is millennial?
So millennial, I think is 81 to like
No,
19.
I thought I was a Gen X. I'm 81
No.
too.
Oh, so you might be on the cusp. But the point I'm making is that like we're probably the last generation that had like, grass and going outside and waiting for people like your parents. You didn't have a cell phone or technology, right?
Wait a second. I'm an XN. I never even heard of an XN. What'd you call me? An
Gen
XNial?
X? No, Gen X. I said I'm a millennial.
No, I'm
But
saying the chat. They're trying to mix both of it together. You're probably.
that's fair. Because you're in the
Oh,
cusp.
James, look at James. You're a. It almost looks like sex.
Millennial?
Yeah, no. I'm a Gen X. All right. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
Zennial, like Shannon says there. Hey, Shannon girl, what's up?
Shannon.
Zennial.
Now I'm a Zen. So 81 and up.
Zennial. Yeah.
No, we're Gen X's. There's Gen Z, Gen X. I know that, but I didn't
Yeah.
know
And then
millennial is
there's
like
my group. Millennial is like the
he
one
was
right
born in
before Gen Z.
2000.
No, wait, what?
I was gonna say I thought millennial was like 2000.
No, millennial came before Gen Z. So it's still in the 80s into the 90s. So that's my generation. We're the
You guys
generation
got me
that
confused. Listen, I was born in 1981. I
so
don't know
you're
what.
okay, you're the same age as my sibling and you're basically like on the cusp
Wait, did
of
you
both.
say I'm the same age as your sibling?
Yeah.
Oh, I
81?
thought.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a twin?
No, because I wasn't born in 81. Oh my God, you're aging me?
Oh, God damn, you're aging
God
me?
damn.
Are you
No.
aging me?
I asked you.
Oh shit.
Okay, but full disclaimer, I have no problem saying like I'm gonna be 40 in May. So I'm basically 40.
So you got a big surprise 40th coming up.
Yeah, like I'm so excited about it. Like to
I
enter this
was too, but I
space.
never got one. But I'll tell you what I did get real
What'd
quick.
you get? What'd you get?
I got a surprise 45th from these
Nice.
beautiful people that I connected with.
That's right. You see, bro, like you're so loved. Like
I've never had a
so
surprise.
loved.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That's what
And
I'm
I just
saying.
want to
Like,
say, because I didn't get to say this the night there was so much stuff when the birthday party was going on. Um, but Becky G, Natalie, E Pags, um, JFK, What the Duck, um, Kevy Kev, Jay Brill, Natalie's significant other, I mean, they went above and beyond. You know, they had a I never had anything like that. You know, where even like my family did that for me. So it was nice, you know, just to have that. And you know, coming from where I come from and missing out on like proms in high school, and you know, I never did any of that stuff. So when seeing like a, you know, surprise 40th, I know you're supposed to have a big party, and so and it's a surprise, right? So I never had that. And so but you know, I got it with them, and it was a beautiful night. We had a great night, and I'll forever be thankful for that.
You deserve it. And that's what I'm telling you. Like, you can get so caught up in all this other shit, but then those moments like that are so generated by unconditional love from people who really, really care for you, that's what counts. And I think sometimes it's easy for us to lose track of the positive things when you're so conditioned. Like when you have a really rough upbringing, it's hard to see happiness. You know what I mean? And it's hard to understand what that looks like, or to be, I guess, more receptive to what love could be, because it's always like, is this person just doing this because they want something from me? But learning to trust and know that there's people who genuinely care about you. Sometimes it's not even your family, it's the people that you encounter along the way. It's your soul tribe, you know, and your soul tribe could be anybody. Your
Right.
soul tribe is also Luna, you know, that's your soul tribe. That's why she's always
Exactly.
like following you. And
Right.
it's a beautiful thing. And like we lose track of that when you go into a channel, or like, you know, if you watch television, you know, it's tell a vision, right? So you kind of get lost in the distraction that you forget that there's real people out here that are seeking the same things. It's just that, you know, luckily the internet makes it easy to find each other, but it also can be difficult if you keep getting absorbed and distracted by the wrong things. So I love that for you. Like, and you know, to everyone who did that, like, God bless, because that's a beautiful thing to like, what a gift that is, that you're loved much bigger and you have a huge presence. Like, and that's why, PS, just disclaimer, when you have a mission, even if you don't think that you do, we all have one. When your light is shining, that's when everybody who doesn't have that light is coming out and is like, I need to take that. I need to
Right.
grab that.
But then, you know, when there you go, I need to take that. Um, and not everybody's on that same level, so you got to respect the level that they're at. And it's hard to do that sometimes because, you know, I'm taking all that in, right? And other people have other um, obligations, or you know, reasons for being in situations. And so I'm not talking about that particular time, but I'm saying in general, like, you know, when I say I grew up the way I grew up, I'm not talking about like, oh, I grew up in the streets, and I did grow up street life, but not so, not as bad as some others may have had. But when I say I grew up the way I grew up, I'm talking family. Like my family was not always, you know, there.
Same.
Like I never had family come to my sports games and stuff like that, or you know. And then from 16 to 18, I spent locked up in DYS, juvenile detention. So for that 2 years that I was locked up in DYS, I graduated from boot camp, got my high school diploma from a boot camp, Miles Standard Forest. I guess it got closed down because the COs and some of the women were doing things to the guys there and stuff like that. So it got closed down. But anyway, nevertheless, that's where I graduated from. I graduated from, people say, oh, I went to the school of hard knocks. It's like, man, you heard that shit from a Jay-Z song. I really went to the school of hard knocks. It was boot camp. We'd be in there, and if you did something in class, it wasn't like, all right, go to the principal's office. It was like, go outside to the deck, and everyone would be doing push-ups. So, but I loved it, and I think that's what gave me. Um, I think that's what definitely made me a huge part of who I am today, because I always segue, no matter where I am in my life, it always goes back to that particular part. And I remember that part of my life. And I remember, uh, you know, the army guys being in my face, yelling at me, spit hitting my face while I'm doing push-ups. And I just remember how good I felt leaving there and graduating and actually, doing something with myself. But yeah, family family gets tough at times because especially when you come from a big family.
And you have a
And
Portuguese family?
yeah,
I know a little bit about that, but yeah, I hear you.
but I'll tell you, actually, the Portuguese side is more. My mother comes from an Italian side, and my father comes from a Portuguese side. So my father's side has always been like the where I don't know. I guess you could say where I get my charm and my just my mother's side was very. I guess you could say where I get my crazy side. But yeah, I guess it is who it is, what it is, and where I'm at today in my life, and where I plan to be, and where I want to be. I'm gonna get there, and
Yes.
it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different journey. It's not gonna be uh, these petty streams. It's not gonna be uh, tearing the next man down or whatever. I want to be able to build people up, and if I can, maybe someday, like I don't want to do this forever. I would like to be able to have people under me that they can go live and I can say, okay, you did yours, I show it, and just whatever. Like I have a bigger outlook on this than people in the chat will say, or even if you're on Twitter, people will say, they'll say one thing, oh, James said fuck last night, so he can't be trusted. Like, and it's just like, then that woman the other day, she got me so mad that throw mama from the train got me so mad that I was ready to start saying words that I was on the phone with my friend, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking say it. This fucking, and she's like, just call her a bitch. And I couldn't, because I couldn't say it, right? And I'm like, this fucking.
That's God being like, stop it right there.
No, yeah, but she really, she was just like, she held nothing back, and I think it's because she's so far away. Then she tried to flip it and say like she was threatened, and you were never threatened. You like she. What she'll do is watch that. She's watching right now. So hey, everybody, say hi to I forget her name. She's Kit Kat on Twitter. But anyway, she'll watch the stream and then she'll put it on her Twitter and say, "Look what James Jackson said about me." Like this whole show had nothing to do with her. I just said that little piece, but she'll put the whole show up there. So it's like, man, lady, go play with your 90 cats that you have. I mean, it's just weird behavior, especially coming from women that are in their 60s. I'm 45. If I ever had to marry a woman like that, or if I did and I didn't know she was like that, I would be so disappointed with myself. And
What
I
I will
feel
say is that's just their journey, right? And the thing is that you can observe and not absorb. That's been my
right.
thing lately. I'm observing everything, but I am not absorbing it, because the minute somebody could take your energy and your power to feel what they're doing, they've won. So that's a discipline. It takes active discipline to get your own emotions in check and regulated, because people will try it. But when you realize that your power is in silence sometimes, or just not engaging, all of that starts to like go away. And that is something that like I wish more people realize, that like even in the chat, like, do we really know who everybody is? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know like who that person is behind a screen
No.
name. And they could be like, oh, you should talk about it. I love you. Talk about it. And it's like, no, they want to watch you lose. And the people who really mess with you, who have maybe a little bit more experience or not, or who just want to see the best for you, are always going to point you in the direction of like, fuck all that. What do you want to do? Fashion? How do we get this going? What do you need to
Yeah.
do? Fuck
Right.
that. Respectfully. And there's no disrespect to them. You send them off with love and light, like I don't know what that person is going through, that they feel this immense hatred for a stranger on the internet, but that's something that they have to take it up with God. But that shouldn't be a deterrent or a distraction from what you're trying to do, which is to build something that's for you. And you have a right to that, as does that person. But building it from love, think of it like this. If I give you a seed, I'll give you the seed. But what you do with that seed, if you plant it in the ground and you water it, it'll grow. And it takes time to grow. Like strawberries aren't good all year round. They're good in the summer. And actually in February, not gonna hold you, like there were some good strawberries, but they're not gonna always be in season. So when you're in your season of success is when this type of energy comes the hardest, or when you're at the point that you're going to break through is when everything starts going haywire, because that system, if you want to call it a matrix or whatever it is, that negativity wants to keep you trapped. But you've been given a gift. That seed is for you. No one else is responsible for that but you. So they're not going to water it. They want to see you mess it up because it brings them pleasure, even though they have the same choice to do better, but they're afraid to do it. But you're choosing better.
Yeah,
even today,
right.
you're doing better. That's great.
Right. I mean, that was like, I put the thumbnail up, which was I put it up and I was ready to go in. I had enough of people lying on us and people trying to say certain things, and I wasn't holding back on anybody. I was like in that mood where anybody could get it. Real life, real talk. I was just ready. But God comes in at certain times in our lives when we least expect it, and there's another way to handle things. So when everybody saw this, and then the header said, seems, what did it say? Seems like things something like, forget.
It's like pretty
what-
strange. Like
Yeah.
things
Oh
are
yeah.
pretty strange.
Things seem petty, strange, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. So once they saw the word petty, they were like, "Oh yes, we're gonna get some drama," and But once they didn't get that, they were like, "All right, I'm out of here." And I could sit here and go on and do what I was gonna do, but would that have made me feel good? I'm sure people would love to see it, but I don't want to keep it going like on my end. And I tried doing this a couple months ago. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna. I knew what I was doing. I had a plan, and there's a a female friend of mine that I'm really close with that knows when I speak to her, and I say, "Don't worry, I have an idea. I'm gonna fix this," and then I do, and then something else will happen, and then it's like every time I go to fix it, it gets messed up again, and I'm like, all right, I gotta try to do something else, but that's life. We just gotta keep
stay afloat. We got to tread lightly.
And I'll tell you
Can't
this,
just,
yo. You have a child, as do I. Our presence is going to be on the internet, and the internet is forever.
yeah.
Your child one day is going to see this video and be like, yo, my dad, despite all this BS, chose to rise above it. And you right there just broke a generational curse. Because now your child can look at you and be like, yo, I don't have to respond to this BS. I don't have to do this because I can choose to rise above it and have faith that I won't be misled. Because I'm like, they be watching us. Like, my daughter be like, is she freaking out at this? Because like, they're looking at us to be the example. And I'm always mindful of how I come on the internet. Yes, I curse, I can work on that. But, you know, that's also, I'm an adult, okay? Like, leave me alone. But your son's going to see this one day and be like, yo, like, look at how he's handling this situation. This is how I should move on these streets. Like, I don't have to sabotage my own blessings because my ego says I have to respond to somebody who is irrelevant in my personal life. They're not a friend. They're just a screen name. Would you believe it? You know, in the words of JFK, right? Like,
would you believe it?
Would you believe it? They're just a screen name. Like, okay,
Deborah
congratulations.
Jean? Who is Deborah Jean? She said, setting up bait, you step right in the trap. Why, James? Let's try really hard. We can help you. Who is we can help you? I'm just curious because
That's a great question.
who is we? Because I would say, like, and this is no disrespect to anybody here. I would say, yeah, exactly. And this is what I was going to say. My chat is usually good. My mods don't have to work overtime. And that's not being, that's just saying that's usually how it goes. So, but there are those people that want that drama. When I started this, it had 277 people in it. And as soon as they saw that I wasn't going that route, they all left because they wanted the drama. They don't want creativity. They don't want real. They don't want to hear truth. They don't want to see your real film. They don't want to hear any of that. They're like, that's all. Who cares about the happy horse shit? I get it. Who cares? I do, though. I care. Like, everybody, you can put on a fake, like, I get it's the internet. It's entertainment. We got to do it. We got to do it for this one. We got to do it for that one. But I do it for me. And I do it for, like you said, Chimmy, I do it for my son who's old enough now to look and see what his dad's up to. And that's why I did reach out to the Glera. And people say, why would you reach out to the Glera? I reached out to him for my own reason, not for anyone in here's reason, because you don't like him, you don't agree with him. I reached out because I thought that seeing something like that, he would, maybe if his son sees it, he might think that this is. So now you know why I reached out to him. So let's just say this. I reach out and I say, can you please take that down? Just, put up another picture of me. Put up a picture of me, with a black eye, AI or something, whatever you do. But that, I don't want my son to think that that was his dad. So that's why I did it. So did he take it down? No. So what type of person does that show you that he is? He doesn't care. He doesn't care if my son sees it. But yet you guys cater to, whatever the threats were going on another channel, or somebody said to him. I ain't never threatened him. But again, we all get tied in together, right? It's like, from here on out, please. I posted a picture the other day. I got a backlash for it. JFK got backlash for it. But you saw JFK's post. He didn't post that. I did. It was me. So from now on, if you see anything on JFK's channel that bothers you, don't bring my name into it, please. If I'm not up on that panel. If I'm up there, that's different. But if I'm not up there, just try to remember. That's all I'm asking. But
But I'll
with
tell
that
you one
being
thing.
said,
Look, I will tell you this. I learned this very quickly, and I know if you're gonna head out, I totally respect that, but I'll say this. Buddha, of all people, would say that if you have a gift to give to someone and that person doesn't accept it, who does the gift belong to? That right there, if let's say if I give you a gift but you don't accept it, who takes the gift? I do, because you're not accepting it, right? One second, chat. 1 second. Look at this beautiful chat. Ay, Dios mío. Oh my God.
so many beautiful people in here. I'm so sorry.
Beautiful.
You
No,
take it.
please.
You take the
So
gift.
if I'm giving, listen, if I give you a pair of Air Force Ones
Yeah.
and you
I'll
don't
take
want
it.
them and you don't take
You
it, who does that gift belong to? Me,
see you.
right?
Yeah.
So the point being, if someone's going to do something to you, you have the choice not to accept it.
Mm.
Very simple. And that's something and then who has to live with that? They do. So it's not about having to be like, to plead to people who know that if that's what you're asking for, they're going to do the opposite. So guess what? You have the choice to do the opposite too, which is the wall is up and you're just not getting through. So with love and light, bro, like I wish you well, because at the end of the day, that karmic debt that's accumulating, and when God comes through, and I said this to you and I said this to everybody, when the wrath comes, and it's not the wrath of like the rapture and everyone's going to disappear. And if it is, I hope I go up there. I ain't trying to stay around for this shit. Okay. But that's neither here nor there. But when that comes and you're in the way, you gonna get it too. So it's just best to start understanding that if it's a hard no and people have a right to do whatever they want to do, they will eventually have to answer to someone. So all you can do is pray for them that they see the light and move out of the way. Let them keep the gifts that they keep giving you. You don't have to accept them. And once you understand that power that you hold, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Just saying. It's a wrap.
For sure. And Shimmy, I appreciate you coming up here. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Yes. And we'll finish our conversation. And everybody that's in the chat, I appreciate you guys all for being here and understanding that, we had to go a different way today. And I'm glad we did. And I still have more archives. I mean, we've been here for 3 years doing this. So when you see how deep it goes back and you see all the relationships and how people got along and how everybody was happy and how it was just one big, it was great for a moment, but things change, people change, life changes, and that's okay. I've learned that that's okay. The biggest thing that taught me that the change, and I'll just end it with this, that it's okay, was when my girlfriend passed away. And I had to deal with, I knew I never was going to see her again. It wasn't like a breakup where I could still call and text her. And I knew like I had to come to terms with myself that like I'm just never going to see her again. So in life, sometimes you just have to realize that things happen for reasons, right? And God has a reason for everything. So I
That's right.
appreciate
And
you.
God bless you. God bless her soul. Like I know all that period was very difficult. And keep your head in the game. I like to say that to everybody. Just keep your head in the game and trust that there are people that want to see you win. and just pray to God for discernment on how to move in these streets. These spiritual streets are serious because we are energy, we are spirit. So just pray for discernment and you will get the right people around you to lead you where you need to go. So I thank you for letting me be up here and your beautiful chat. Yo, like the chat is everything. It's all these beautiful people, period. And thank you for like letting me be up here. Yeah.
Yes. Chat's
All
the
right,
best.
James. Everybody
All right,
chat. Peace. See you later. Love everybody. Peace and love, everyone.
Peace and love. Bye, Chippy. Chimmy's the best. She is. She makes you feel grounded, right? Everybody feel good. I'm glad we had that stream. I'm glad that things didn't get petty. And I'm glad that I have you guys, to count on and to be here. With that being said, I go by the name of James Jackson. And if you're not a member, become a member. We're going to do some great things. The walks with Luna are fun. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. Tell a friend. And I'll see you on the next layover. Peace and love. Let me see what this does. All right. Peace.
If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip?
The layover. The layover.
Yo.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how everybody's
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
The clock's run out, time's up, over. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke, he's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. Hold backs to these ropes, it don't matter. He's dope, he knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant. He knows when he goes back to this mobile home, that's when it's back to the lab again. Yo, this whole rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't pass them. Yo, you better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. Souls escaping through this hole that is breathing. This world is mine for the